Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 5-year plan with myself, James Allcott. Now, let me know straight away in the comments. Can you hear me? Do I sound okay? I've been working really hard at the audio. Fingers crossed it's working. I'm looking at the chat now, so I'm excited to see what you guys have got to say for yourselves. We have a very, 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 very special guest with us as assistant manager. For a brief period of time, Flav will be here at past. DoctorBenjy. He's a pro, dare I say it. How are you, mate?
I'm very well, very well. I'm worried people have tuned in expecting Flav, seeing me thinking, wait a second.
That's not Flav, says Will Fleming. Straight away.
Something's gone dramatically wrong here.
I know. So first things first, guys. I've got to say, massive thank you to Football Manager. They've sponsored this stream, and it's a massive thing for them, especially in these difficult times. I really do appreciate it. They've also actually done something unprecedented, which is basically give a game away for free. They're giving away Football Manager for free for the next week. Over 100,000 people were playing on Steam yesterday. There's 113k new players. It's an amazing gesture from them when we all need something to talk about, and Football Manager that's exactly why I've got going with this. I'm obviously a newbie to it, and I'm going to call you Ben. I'm not going to call you DoctorBenjy. Is that right?
Please, mate? Ben. Please. DoctorBenjy is one of the worst mistakes ever made.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ben.
So if you want to check that out, there's a link in the description. You can play the game for free for the next week. It's insane. It's an amazing gesture from Football Manager, and as I said, they're sponsoring this. So big thanks to them. Just to say again, let me know in the comments, can you hear me? I'm sure you probably can, but I'm a little bit nervous about it. My camera is much better, you might have noticed. I'm hoping that this will last. If it doesn't, again, that's something me and Benji were chatting about. And we were thinking that this might not last forever, but don't worry, I've got my webcam on standby. So, mate, let's talk about you for a second before we jump into it, because I want to spend the first 30 minutes whilst we've got you basically stealing all your knowledge, because I've done it for a little bit, and it's going okay, I guess. But I mean, it's how do you decide what is okay? So basically, what are your basic principles when it comes to Football Manager before we start looking at my team and trying to fix it?
Okay, it's generally keep it as simple as you can and use your own knowledge. I feel like people sometimes try and play too much of a game when you can play it as a real manager if you want to. You can play it as you, and you've got to imprint your style and stick with that style, and make sure that different roles team up with other roles. If you try and do things that obviously are conflicting with one another, you're never going to get the results that are required. I noticed straight away, James, you've got two target men.
Well, yeah, let's have a look. Let's go straight to our team now. So
you don't play Christian Benteke and Andy Carroll in the same side. You don't go all in on that.
Yeah.
You try and keep it reserved. So this is a bold strategy early on.
I know. I mean, early doors, it's kind of Thing is, though, we brought in Edmondson, and we're hoping that he can do something for us in terms of the tactics for us. But it takes time to figure out what the strengths of different players are, and obviously this is the other thing. I need to spend a bit more time. I'm trying to do a job like during the day as well, so I'm trying to like figure out my team in the bits of time I've got. It gets to like 7 o'clock, and my missus is going, "Would you not want to sit down and we can chill out now? You've been in like that study all day." And I was like, "Oh no, I kind of want to look at this." And I guess that's a problem that you must deal with like all the time, right?
Yeah, and I've got a baby on the way in a few months, so I'm gonna add that into the mix. So that's gonna be more exciting. You just
put that behind you, and then you put the baby behind you, and then you're there to go just in case you need to.
Yeah, my own little assistant manager. Just you sit there. If you see anything you don't like, cry, and I'll have a fix of it.
So guys. What I want is Benji's going to have a look at the chat and keep an eye on questions from you guys. But I think one thing that I've seen from a couple of videos is that it's saying that three tactics per team is a good thing, because you can kind of allow them to get a bit of familiarity. Looking at my team here and looking at my squad, what do you think I'm doing horribly wrong at the moment? What do I need to fix?
So you've got Are you going with a custom control possession style? Because you've got slightly shorter passing, working the ball into the box, playing it out from the back. You've also got two target men. So I'm not sure the two of them are combined. So it looks like if you're going to play like two target men, which I'm all for. I think battering rams are important, especially in the Championship. You need to be playing to the strengths of those two players. And the midfield battle as well, you've got one right behind the other. It seems quite open. There's quite a lot of open spaces.
We did say ourselves, me and Doody the other day were saying there's two teams out there. There's like two 5-a-side teams. Well, 4-a-side and 5-a-side team.
Yeah.
So basically, let me tell you about QPR then, because I don't know if it's a team that you've managed before. I obviously watch QPR. I got season ticket there, so I know how we've played, and we're very expansive. This is obviously under Warburton, but he changed the squad so much that we had a whole different way of playing. He brought that with him with the 16 players that he brought through, and basically this entire team is the team that started the season. So I don't know if that affects chemistry or anything like that. But in terms of the way that he's set us out this season, the big thing from him has been keeping the ball, making the pitch wide, getting Eze on the ball, being patient. That's another thing I saw recently was I think when you get frustrated, you go, we need more tempo. And I think that might be something that I'm getting wrong as well. Yeah, it depends, because
you're playing, as I say, you're playing a possession-based tactic, but you've got two midfielders who aren't really playmakers, so their ability to recycle the ball might be lessened because you've got a box-to-box whose objective really is just get up and down, and you've got a defensive midfielder that's job is to really give it to a playmaker if you've got one in front. So you've picked a system which essentially is what you're trying to replicate in real life. Is that the idea?
To be honest, yeah. I mean, so there are some changes here that are enforced by injuries. If you look at the bottom, we've got a lot of injuries with players that would come in. So someone like Luke Amos, who I can't see at the moment, but Luke Amos is one who we've got on loan from Spurs. He's a box-to-box midfielder, highly rated, and he'd be perfect and he'd come straight in. And Manning then could play left back because we're struggling with left backs as well because we've got Lee Wallace, who we brought in, who was injured for the first 3 months of the season. So I'm having to play a centre back who can play left back at the moment. But I guess that's where I can go into the transfer market maybe.
Are you set on playing two target men? Have you got a third target man?
No, not at all. Not at all. I think this is where I've got massively wrong as well, is I've got their roles like completely wrong. Like I need to both of them want to have two supporting target men is just stupid, isn't it? I now realise.
Who do we blame for this? The assistants that have been before me?
It's the assistants. It's absolutely assistants. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm disappointed with how they've set us up.
Because I'll be honest, Lawrence looked like he was on holiday.
And
didn't look like he was ready for his prom. So I wasn't sure how seriously they were taking the roles, James, if I'm honest.
Yeah, but as long as I think I've always been shallow. I think it's important for me to say that, and so it is look over substance with my assistant managers. That's why that's why I'm trying something. I mean, you look wonderful, but I'm trying.
I can see where this is going, James.
But I thought to start with,
you've said it now.
You got to fake it till you make it, is what I'm saying. So let's bring in these guys. Right. One's going to wear the suit. One's going to look cooler than he actually is. And Lawrence, if you're watching, I'm joking. And then from there, we actually bring in the proper knowledge in yourself. So with this team, what would you do then? Set it up for me.
Okay, so you've got to know what you're working with. You see where it says no issues. Cross that off a minute so we can see what we're working with. Let's get rid of that because at the moment you've got a box selected. Okay. Right, and try and drag a few of the bits across so we can see the positions of the players. So you see where it says like roll ability and position role duty. If you go to the top and scroll it along like you would like a spreadsheet. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, no, like pull the whole column along.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Go.
Yeah.
Go to the top. Get to the top.
So you should be able to pull the column along where it says like roll ability.
I must have some filters on here. What's going on?
You've also got the under-23 selected as well.
I know.
That's why your squad looks massive.
That's the problem. I've had to dip into the under-23s because I've got no.
Yeah.
I've got nothing, basically.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean in terms of like you got to drag it along, James? We need to see what the positions we've got. Okay, we're slightly stronger now to a degree. So star rating wise, you're not bad. What are the expectations going forward? What sort of team do you want to be?
I want to play great football. There's one man only who needs to be the heartbeat, the soul of this team, and it's Abire Eze. He's my left winger at the moment. I feel like I've been using him incorrectly. I think he's best as an inverted winger. The difference between support and attack is that basically coming to get the ball or just looking to go beyond.
Yeah. Well, it depends. It depends whether starting position's everything with wingers really. So if you're looking to break away and you want to play a counter-attacking style, you can always have your front three playing on attacking duties, ready to go as soon as you win it back. If you've got quite a good core and you think that you've got that, like you've got a really good defensive midfielder in there, you've got a box-to-box player that could support those other three attacking players. Immediately, we need to get one of those target men and bring him into the midfield and have the opportunity to bring those wide players into play, but with some playmakers. Have we got a playmaker? I feel like we need a playmaker.
So we've got options here. We've got Ilias Chair, who
Right.
is very, very young. This is his breakthrough season. He's been brilliant. He's quite small, not physically incredible. Strength
ready?
VC9. He is ready. He is ready. But he's. I worry that the game's not keeping up, or not going to tell you the same truth that the season has. I guess you've got to play both individually. That's the thing I'm saying. Whereas you've got Mark Pugh, who's not had the best of seasons for us, but came in from Bournemouth. I was expecting a lot more from him, actually. He's
been around, hasn't he, Mark Pugh?
And he's not had the biggest impact, but he is steady.
He's good in the dressing room.
That's exactly what he's been brought in for, I think.
Yeah. And that's where he should maybe stay, James.
Do you think possibly? But he's like, in terms of options that I've got in midfield, this is the problem I've got at the moment. The good thing, hopefully, might have Billy Gilmore coming through the door. That was the cliffhanger that we left it all on.
Okay. So what's the progress like on that? Because that could be game changing. In terms of the way we set this team up.
Okay. Well, I think that it was a loan move. It looked like it was close. It was basically down to him saying yes. Him and Troy Parrott are both possibly coming.
Troy Parrott.
Yeah.
Oh. The team has just taken. That could be a major revamp.
Okay. So maybe do we need to come away from the team right now? We just need to find out what the lay of the land is.
Yeah. So what's the squad size? Go on the squad on the left hand side. Let's come away from tactics. Let's take a look at the squad and see what we've got. So we've got it's a massive squad, James. I don't know what's going on.
It's massive, but this is this
the places. Goodness me, look at that.
Yeah.
Although you've got to bear in mind you are using 12 subs at the moment as well, so you've got quite a lot of players. But I assume some of those are 23s that will return. To
They're
the 23s.
Basically there's 1, 2, 3 because I've just moved him up from the under 23s because he impressed in an intramural game, and four on the bench who actually would be in the match day squad.
Okay. Right, you've got so much going on. Okay, what I recommend, I think we should add some columns to your squad screen so you can have a better understanding of who some of the players are. So where it says like INF at the moment, which is information, right click and let's add some squad report columns so we can see where people level up in terms of ability. So if you go to insert column and then we go to ability at the top.
Yeah.
And then have the current ability and then do the same thing for the potential ability. So click that one and that appears there. And then on ability again, right click it and insert the potential. So we can see the players that are coming through. We know
this is beautiful.
Players we need to invest in. So the bottom one, the potential ability one.
Okay.
Right. So already you can see the future. Right? We know what's coming. The forward line, they need games as well. And they're at the right club here, James, at QPR, There's plenty of time to work with them. It's not a short-term project of automatic promotion.
It's a 5-year plan, as stated in the thumbnail on title.
It maybe has to be. Right, let's scroll up. Let's look at the whole squad so we can see what we've. So that's the 11 we're working with at the moment.
Yeah.
And you can see we've got some ability there, and the ability on the left-hand side is key because in terms of squad depth, I'm looking at the bench there. You've got a few potential. I can see that's where the 23s are situated at the moment.
Exactly.
And in terms of injuries, then, are we without some real key players here?
Massively so. So we've got Tony Leisner, who I really like, and still feel like he's got a part to play. And just to say, guys, if you come here and you're expecting Flav will be here soon. We're doing a bit of a tutorial now. So if you're going to get the free game, and I mean that, the game is free for the next week from Football Manager. The link is in the description if you want to check it out. If you want to get it for free, literally as simple as that, you're going to need to know what you're doing. And that's what I'm trying to do right now with DoctorBenjy. Who's also got a link in the description, so you can go check out his channel if you want to get better at Football Manager.
Or
if you want to be entertained by Football Manager.
That's more accurate.
We'll take that. So I've got Angel Rangel is a good, steady player for us at right back. Tony Leisner, I'm a bit gutted that he's on loan. Jeff Cameron's got options as well, and he can play defensive midfield. He can play right back for us. He's been really good in adding a bit of physicality, and that way, you were saying about that having that base. I could have Ball and him there if it came to be, or you could put him with Gilmore as well. Lee Wallace we got from Rangers, who would come into the side but is injured.
Yeah.
Jack Byrne. Oh yeah, Jack Byrne. We've just signed Jack Byrne. I totally forgot about that.
He looks like he could be quality. He could be pivotal there. I feel like.
Jack Byrne is Jack Byrne. I should probably put on the subs bench, and he is. He's huge for us because everyone was talking about him. I'm sure you've heard of Jack Byrne, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar. Yeah.
So Shamrock Rovers, he's supposed to be decent, right?
Looking at the team, he may well be the best player in it. James. I feel like we almost need to build around him early doors.
Yeah, I think
What's
there's,
his?
there's a
Can
bit
we
of
check his profile out?
I've been getting. I think got overly excited here because I've signed someone and then not put him in the squad because I was just like, who else can we get? That's basically what episode 2 was. So if you want to check out episode 2, it was basically just looking at players and seeing who we could get through the door. And I was focusing on midfield and left back.
Yeah.
So he is actually he is the answer to our problems a little bit.
He looks like, yeah, he's going to be a starting winger for you, or he's going to be. He could potentially be a playmaker. He's got a few attributes there, things like first touch, decent passing range, nice bit of flair. That if you're going to let one of your midfielders unleash.
So when you're looking for a playmaker, which ones are you looking to concentrate on?
Generally speaking, so if you click the advanced playmaker, you see where it says winger, inside forward, advanced playmaker. Yeah. If you click it, it'll highlight the attributes that are key.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So the darker sort of browner ones are the more key ones, and then the blue ones are sort of like the secondary important ones.
Okay, so he's looking pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty solid. Decision making's a bit of an issue. That's the only one that you look at, and that's the difference between a Championship player and a Premier League player. You know, that decision making.
Maybe with a bit of development in the development centre.
Well, of course. Tell me about. And he's still 23. You know, he can still grow a little bit, not a massive amount at 23, but there's a little bit there for us. So he could well be a starter, and the best thing with him, he's versatile. He can do lots of different jobs.
That's true.
So that's important. Like he's got a decent ability as a playmaker as much as he has as a winger. So those players are gold dust, really. Right.
So he's going to be. We're going to swap him for surely for one of the front two at some stage, right?
Yeah. See, now already we're looking stronger up there. This is huge. Early on, and if you're playing one target man and you've got another striker, so you've got two forwards that you had up front before. If one gets injured, you want to know that you've got someone to come in and do a job. Maybe not as well as the other one, but it's important that you've got to know who's going to play where if you do get these injuries. It has to part and parcel of the game, James, as you know.
I'm going to have a look at the chat now. Let me know what you think of my squad, what we're doing here, what we need to do to fix this out.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick look. James Wilson, young Scottish left back for you. Aaron Hickey. Now, I've heard a lot about Aaron Hickey. A few people have been saying that to me. I think we got a scout report on him actually at one point, so we could have a look at him at one point. Organise the position column, please. It's killing me.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of space. You can right click name at the top of the players and then auto size columns.
Okay.
That might help the situation. You can auto size all columns.
Okay. There you go. Oh.
Right. There we are.
There you go. We are listening to you guys in the chat. This is beautiful. Nick Gulliver, can I suggest Jack Payne, Jake Hasketh, or George Grant? Are these names you're aware of? Adam Stubbs saying recall Paul Smith. I don't think we need to do that now. I think it's good for his development. So Paul Smith, someone who came on the scene at QPR 2 years ago, little guy. He's played for Northern Ireland, but he's gone to Wickham on loan. I think that would be good for his development. So I don't want to do that ideally, but it's a good shout. Yeah. We can do that at some point.
Your back two aren't horrendous. Like it's not great, but there's again a little bit of potential there. Just thinking, decent goalkeeper, nice base as well. That's important in FM.
Yeah, we've got Liam Kelly and we've got. It might be worth comparing these two, just because we've got. They're in this season. They've really, really battled it out actually. So it'd be good to get an idea on who you think is the best one to go for. Maybe is it Joe then?
It's pretty close. I'd probably say Liam's your guy for now.
Okay, why is that?
I think there's a reason he's a first. He's on a longer contract. There's a lot more. Like Joe Lumley. Can we look at attributes? You've got the overview. Can we take a look at the attributes?
Attributes.
Just under Liam Kelly's name under the profile. Yeah, you got it. Looking at that, Liam Kelly's got far better reflexes, which I think is going to be important. Things like handling as well. He's slightly beating him on that. Kicking game slightly better. Passing game slightly better. And if you want to play a possession-based style out of the back,
well, that's been a stumbling block for the actual team as well. Is that we've conceded a lot of goals from silly mistakes that Joe Lumley has made at times, because he came in at the start of the season and I think he had the number 1 shirt initially and then kept making mistakes, and so he came out. So I am kind of wary of that. I think that's why I've gone for Liam Kelly myself, to be honest.
Yeah, because the things that he's got over Liam Kelly, things like communication, eccentricity, like they're not like a high eccentricity is not good. The fact he's got one Liam Kelly is a bit of a bonus, really. I mean, he's not going to try anything too dramatic. He's going to be all right. Yeah, I think Liam Kelly's definitely your guy for now. Okay, but you've got a decent backup there. Like it's not like you need to bring in a backup in case. Like I think Joe Lumley's definitely your number 2 though. There's a reason their contracts are set the way they are, I think.
Right.
Although you're actually paying him more money, Joe Lumley, interestingly.
Yeah.
But he's got less on his contract.
He'll, yeah, I guess we can. I'm happy to rotate those two because Joe Lumley, I can imagine being one that we could actually sell on, because that's the other thing. Few people saying in the comments, is that as much as you're looking to spend money, which is the fun.
Well,
have
we got any Deadwood? Like,
yeah, have we got any Deadwood?
If you go on where it says copy of selection info at the top, just if we save this quickly so we can come back to it. So if you just go on custom, and then there should be an option to export the current view very briefly, and then just call it James's view or something.
Okay, James's view.
Because then we can come back to that.
Okay.
So if you just save that quickly.
Wonderful.
And then on the same selection screen, go on general info. So you go on copy of selection info. General info, and then sort it by value. And let's see if we've got anyone that you think.
Okay, so guys, let's know in the chat, who do we need to get rid of if you know enough about QPR, but if you can just do it from the data as well, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
So Bireze is the guy. We're gonna have to sell him at some point. How much can we develop him before we do that? Basically, I need to stay away from relegation this season. Jordan Hugel's on loan, but his finishing's been frustrating because he's been getting a lot of chances, but I don't know how much you can do about that when he's 27. Jack Clark's on loan as well. Barbe we brought in this year. That's the thing with all these guys in terms of selling them. A lot of them are either youngsters that we want to keep and develop, or new players that we've just brought in. Yeah,
there's not really. I've got to be honest. There's not really anyone there that jumps out as a sellable asset.
So Eze kid, Hugo loan. First year with the club, loan, exciting kid. Grant Hall is the captain of the team. Jack Byrne just signed him. Young kid, just signed him. Yeah. Just signed him. So I don't think there's anything to be done there, is there?
No. Like financially, how are we looking? Is it are we on steady footing? So obviously you've got the loans in, which is obviously good. That's not too bad. You probably lose a bit over the season, but that just happens that happens in football on FM.
Yeah, I think this again is already that soothing hand of DoctorBenjy is much better, because Duty's just like spend it. So, not a lot. And look, Duty was superb. I don't want to dig out Duty. He's been a great assistant manager. I couldn't have got through the last stream without him, but he likes to spend a touch of money. Danny Graham.
Are we worried that Flav's going to take you down that path as well?
It's a dangerous time. So Flav will be with us soon. But I just need to get on some kind of firm foundation before he comes in and smashes up the place.
Yeah, let's work on a tactic then. Let's get something. Maybe let's continue a little bit. Let's see if we can get the likes of Gilmore and Troy Parrott over the line. You've got Besiktas in 4 days.
Okay,
what's going on here?
So we made a lot of offers.
What's this?
We made a lot of offers.
I've looked at the finances. This is a no-go.
Yeah, happy to leave this one. We looked at Lloyd Kelly. They wanted 64 million. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
So that was because we were looking for a right back at the time. Yeah.
I like the fact this was an option. Who was this? Was this Duty? This is outrageous.
Well, a lot of people said, if you were in the chat last time, there was someone in the chat saying, James Justin, I beg you. So there's definitely someone was after it. They've all gone quiet now. A lot of people say,
the classic,
Danny Graham,
classic chat.
Fletch, you mad? Danny Graham? Not sure.
Well, I've got now. That is, I will take the responsibility for that. I've got a bit of a thing with Danny Graham.
What, you think he does a job for you?
Well, it dates back years. That's the thing.
Right.
I'll give the brief history. I did a series with Palmer, when I was sort of 2015. Brought him in at Palmer, scored a double on his debut. He was fantastic. And then from that moment, I've taken him on a journey, an adventure. Every different series I've done, he's played a part. And in my most recent one, I brought him in at Inter Milan, where he scored many goals, something Lukaku couldn't do for me. He then went on to we won the Champions League with him.
With Danny Graham?
Oh, it was quite something.
Scenes, absolute scenes.
He was key. And then I took him on as assistant manager, took him to Dortmund with me. Eventually, Watford came calling. He's now Watford manager. I've since moved to Arsenal, and we're battling almost on a regular basis. It's beautiful for the first time.
How old is he now? What season are you in?
I don't know at this point, because but he took the Watford job. He turned down many championship jobs, actually, but Watford was enough, and I let him go as well. I didn't try and talk him out of it. but he must be sort of late 30s, early 40s.
It felt like it was the right time, did it?
Yeah, we're 2026, and I'm already really priming Jordan Henderson as my next captain. As a Liverpool fan as well, that was important to me to get someone that I know. Jaap Stam's currently got the job, and I'm worried that he won't let Jordan have that position. But
really, yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's quite stressful at the moment.
Makes sense. Right, we've got the chat on the screen here now, people. You can see yourselves. How exciting is that? So you're getting there. If you have got something very, very specific and important to say, or you're just enjoying the stream and want to, then there's a super chat there. But don't worry about it too much. Let's keep going because the Billy Gilmore cliffhanger. I mean, it had us all gripped. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And if we can,
I'll tune into a bit of that.
That is a massive, massive thing.
Oh,
which players for you?
Goodness me, this is big. This is huge.
So let's get. We need a little larger view for that one. Oh my good lord! Billy Gilmore has agreed to a deal to join the club. He is happy to go along with Chelsea's wishes. Oh.
He's rejected Kilmarnock, Motherwell, and St Mirren for this.
When QPR come calling, you would do. It makes sense. It makes total sense. It can now be completed. I mean,
apparently he's fairly prone to injury. But,
don't say that to me. Don't say that.
It says it there. Harris has noted it. Aaron Harris, head physio. How much do you trust him?
But it's like Lionel Messi, isn't it? He's still growing. I think that's the thing. If we just stick with him for a season, by May he'll be going back. But I'm sure he'll be fine.
Can we check him out? Can we see if he's actually good? Because I'm worried that FM. I want them to have rated him. Oh, he's got key attributes aren't so bad. Physically, that's an issue. But in terms of the key attributes for the role, that playmaker role, he looks like he's got good passing, great technique, good first touch, vision looks solid. Physically, it's a concern.
But don't worry about that, mate, because we've got Dominic Ball, we've got Jeff Cameron. They'll look after him. He just gets on it and taps it. It's a fine.
All right. Then in which case, I think we waste no time. We do the deal. We've got to
get it done. Super chat, concerned viewer.
I can read it. I'll just be offended.
Yeah, I'm not even going to read that.
I'll read it if you like.
Don't give it that.
I'll be honest. I thought he was going for me.
Oh,
I'll step away.
I apologise.
Let's move on.
That's a shame. I had no idea. I can only apologise for that. Concerned viewer, cheeky. I'm sure he's one of your biggest fans. I won't worry about that.
He doesn't even have my glasses.
Sorry, I actually thought that was a legitimate thing. Jordy looks great.
I'm not worried it is, and I'm not aware.
Yeah. Right. So let's get this done. I'm excited. Let's go back.
Get him in. Billy Gilmore.
Get in. Come on, the lads.
What's the Troy Parrott situation?
Me and Troy having a chat. We've been having a chat here and there. Hit the like button if you're happy with the Billy Gilmore signing, by the way. If you think that's huge to us and you're enjoying the stream. Troy Parrott, I think we're in a similar situation. It's down to him now. We just need to have a word with him. He needs to have a word with us and say, let's do this.
Yeah.
I think we've got a good team now, mate. We've got Jack Byrne.
I'll tell you now, if you get Troy Parrott, I think we're laughing. If you go on the transfers tab, you can see what you've been working on. So Billy Gilmore, confirmation in. Troy Parrott. So they're all for that, are they? When you offered the contract, they went, yeah, we like this.
What, him?
On Troy Parrott. Well, did Spurs agree to the transfer?
Yeah, Spurs have agreed to it. Yeah. I think Spurs agreed to it. So I think we're looking good.
You've got the wage budget available as well, so you should be fine on that. All right, smashing. So I think much like with Billy Gilmore, we need to move this on. We need to get Troy Parrott in, and then tactically,
then we can play a game.
We need to figure out where we are.
Okay.
With the squad.
Can you tell I'm a bit giddy? This is exciting. Lee, who's managing director, he's done great work in real life for the R's. You must decide on players and backroom staff collective bonuses for the season, Sky Bet Championship and after. Any decrease or increase in the bonus amounts will correspondingly be added or subtracted to the transfer budget. Bonuses will be scaled based on team's final finishing position in a single competition.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we just go normal?
Yeah. It's whether you think you've got the sort of squad that will be incentivized by money, or if you think they're a good lot.
They're a hungry bunch. They're a hungry bunch.
So I think normal is pretty normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Momchilo Vucic, thanks for the comment, mate. You're saying, can you check where we're expected to finish? I'm guessing that's in Club Vision.
If you go to Sky Bet Championship at the top, just on the inbox,
Yeah.
and then you go to the overview, and then you look at season preview, it will show you the odds.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Not. I guess he's
goodness.
not asking where from the board, from the actual.
Well, let's see. Yeah, let's see means the board, but that'll give you an idea based
18th.
on.
So the last 2 seasons prior to this, we finished 16th,
Right.
and so yeah, they're not expecting us to do any more because there's so many changes, but they have no idea of the quality that we're bringing through the door at the moment.
Yeah. That's pre-Billy Gilmore, so you know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we'll lose the odd physical battle, I feel.
Yeah.
Apart from that,
well, this will give you an idea of the teams. So the likes of Millwall, Wigan, Hull, those boys, they're the teams you want to be. You want to be smashing them. You know, they're the big games. They're your base. You know, the teams that are predicted to be worse than you, the newly promoted boys, they're the teams you've got to be beating.
Yeah.
And then if we take points elsewhere, James, we're laughing.
Yeah, we're taking that because I think in terms of this 5-year plan, the first season's, I mean, it sounds a bit boring, but we just want to avoid relegation. But imagine if we won it all. That's
have you a target in mind? Season 1, like in terms of points or in terms of position?
I've got myself. Avoiding relegation, keeping the job for the season would be huge for me. I'll be honest.
Okay, right.
Right. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, we need to get a solid base then. But yeah, I think that Billy Gilmore. It might not be a case where you start him every game, but he's certainly the sort of player that in specific games will be worthwhile having him.
I've just
might change the game as well, actually.
Okay. Did you? Sorry, I'm bored of my own stream. That's not what I mean. Right. Just say if you just come in, Football Manager is free. You can have it for free. There's a link in the description. Go check it out. They're sponsoring the stream as well. So absolute legends. Appreciate that. Right. Let's keep moving. Scout meeting. I mean, I'm not sure how many more players we'd want to bring in now.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it at this stage. Yeah. You've done quite a lot of business already. So
yeah, some would say too much. Let us know in the chat. Too much business or just the right amount or maybe more. What do you want?
Good news.
Team selection advice.
Yeah, we can ignore that for now. We
need in general, is this something I should take a lot of notice of? The team selection.
It's basically
advice?
What your assistant is suggesting you do. Sometimes you want to follow it. Most of the time you won't want to. A lot of it will be based on fitness of your players. So you'll be picking teams based on how fit they are. You know, want to be playing tired players because they just won't last. Yeah. Unless it's a big game, then you might take the risk. Like ordinarily, most Football Manager players won't play players under a 90% like sharpness and conditioning.
Right.
On that. So as long as they've got that, they're good to start. If it's a big game and they're on sort of like middle 80s.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, Benjamin.
Come on.
But something's going on here. Something is happening, people. Woo! Troy Barrett fancies it. He fancies it.
This is game
Flav will be buzzing with this. Right. Yeah. We'll get him in. We'll play a game. Then we're going to bring in Flav, I think.
Yeah.
Very soon, mate. And then you will have to come back because I have a million other questions.
Okay. I'm
a million
ready
and
available.
Good man. Shall I just accept it?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Amazing. 10K.
Kieran's telling you you've got 5 loan players in the squad. I think at the championship time side, you can have more than that. I don't know if you can select them for the squad every day, but you know, you want to make sure people
we'll get rid of
fit and available.
We'll send someone else.
Troy Parrott, he's in. Confirmed.
That's huge for the lads. Come on, the lads and ladies.
That is big.
Are we buzzing? Are we buzzing, guys? Are we buzzing? Because I am.
It should be.
Let's get ourselves to a game.
Okay. Oh, he's solid as well. I'll tell you what, this is
huge. You are like a magic wand, or you know, Doody actually, mate. If you're watching this, I've got to say you've done some stellar work there. We've worked hard together. It's really is. It's a team effort. It's someone replied to a tweet saying communism, and people say it doesn't work. Maybe it does. You get the right people. It's much like Stalin. Or that actually is probably forget it. Let's carry on.
By the way, guys, Football Manager free on Steam right now for this week. So. Get involved.
I don't want to use that example. I'm sure there's far better ones. But what I'm trying to say is with the right leader in place and then communism underneath, it could work. Maybe that's where people have been getting it wrong. Hand over to assistant manager because I want to play a game with my mate.
I'm glad you've learned that already. Those pre-match meetings, ordinarily, let your assistant deal with those.
Can't do everything, can you? You can't do everything.
It's not a problem.
Should I be worried about this, the training week and review?
I'd criticise Liam Kelly because it's frankly not good enough. So... Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Are you a
disappointed.
passionate guy? Are you a cautious guy?
It's not about me, James.
Yeah, I've got to manage my own way. It's a good
What are
point.
you, James?
I would say I'm I'd say assertive,
Yeah,
and it's the exact same ones. Lack of
okay with
overall
that.
development. I would just say performances in training. Buck up your ideas, mate.
Look at that. He's respected that as well.
He's respect. That's
So
great. I
that's
didn't
good.
even
And
care, did I?
occasionally,
I just moved on.
praise the players that are training well as well. You know, you want to incentivize them to do well. If they know that the boss is chuffed, then yeah, don't be afraid to let them know.
Love it. Okay.
And never compromise, James. That's what's important.
Besiktas. Here we go.
All right. Yeah.
So this is huge. This is huge for both of us, mate, because what gets set in stone here could be the basis for the bulk of my tactics moving forward.
Well, the focus is Stoke away first game. This is a fitness exercise. Yeah. Let's not pretend this result matters.
Yeah.
This absolutely. Is strictly fitness. And Troy Parrott, he's bordering on fully fit. So this is the sort of game that if you're gonna start him in at Stoke, you want to get in the game time now. So system wise, you've got, let's say, quite a solid back four. You've got Ball just ahead of them. You've got Manning. I'm thinking we get Troy Parrott in up top early, and we build around him, because if you're going to loan a player like Troy Parrott on 10 grand a week, he's got to be the focal point. He's got to be your leader.
Is Troy, no Hugel? Is that what we're saying? We're saying one up top.
I think early doors you go one up top, but you have him. It's like a loaded gun. He's ready if you need him mid game. You know,
that's true.
I think that's important if you're chasing the game. So Troy Parrott, what's his preferred role? Look at that! What goodness me! Sorry. That's a player. He's the best striker in the championship.
His favourite role is being a complete forward. That's the kind of player that we've just signed.
That's bold for a 17-year-old as well. I think that or an advanced forward is his calling.
Okay.
It's tricky because he's so young. I think advanced forward attack.
Yeah. Because the thing is, we've got a lot of ball players like deeper down, and Eze
and he likes that as well. So with Burn now, I'd bring Burn next to Manning.
Yeah.
So we've got the box to box. We need to have a playmaker. So maybe Burn's not the guy, but if we have them to sort of level it off, there we go. Lovely stuff.
Because we've got Billy to come in, obviously, as well.
Yeah. So that CM automatic role you've got at the moment. So an automatic role means that no matter what your mentality is, that's the role they will do. So at the moment you've got an attacking mentality. Right. Which I'd probably come away from, because you leave yourself quite open. And as you're a team in the division that aren't necessarily going to be the most attacking team, you've not necessarily got the most amount of quality.
Yeah.
Although not the league know that you may well do at some point. I'd come back to a more sort of positive or even balanced way of playing to begin with.
So do I put him as in support?
Well, I'd if you've got a playmaker, I'd go advanced playmaker, deep line playmaker, one of those. Probably an advanced playmaker. On a support duty for now.
Support duty.
And we'll see who fits this role. Because right now you've now got your three bases. So your defense is pretty solid. You've got a midfield that are hopefully going to protect and attack in equal measure. You've got your front three there are pretty good actually for this division as well. I think teams need to look out. So in terms of that playmaker role, Burn can maybe do it. Is there anyone else that is more suited to
it? So we've got in the playmaker role.
Yeah.
We've got not really. That's the kind of so Luke Amos, who's one of the injured guys, he's the guy who could be the other option. Manning's box to box midfielder. Manning can also play at left back as well. He's been playing left back in real life for the whole season. So that is an option if you wanted to get Barbe on the bench.
Manning seems very well suited to that box-to-box role.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to lose him from that at the moment. And if you've got a more natural defender playing at left back, especially on sort of that full-back duty, I think that's probably worth doing.
Yeah, I agree.
So we've not necessarily got a playmaker. What we noticed of Burn early, and you brought him in on relatively big money, right? It was a few million.
Who, sorry?
Burn.
You had Burn. We've got him. We've done the little cheeky deal where we pay a little bit up front, and then when he plays 50 games, then jobs are good.
Yeah. So he could well fulfill that role. He's not a natural at the moment, but he can grow into the role and become that player.
I think that's going to be the main place for him at the moment. I guess it depends when Clark goes back to Spurs. But as the thing we've got with Burn is that he's he's ours. So you want to kind of look to develop him.
I think my only worry at the moment is you've got someone who's not natural on the right side of your midfield with an attacking winger and a fullback that could be left quite exposed. So there's two choices really. You could swap Manning and Burn round and have the box-to-box play because he's more likely to get back and defend a little bit. You've got the supportive player with Eze on that side as well.
Yeah. Does that matter that he's not? He's a little bit. He's left-sided, Manning.
Oh, is he left-footed?
Mm.
Oh, that has put the cat amongst the pigeons. Oh, that's thrown me.
That is.
Yeah, because I'm a man that likes a left foot to be on the left and a right foot to be on the right.
Well, and he's pure green. Do you have to live and die by the colours?
You don't have to, but it's always nice.
Dan Owen says, "Do I hear a Mazzala?"
What with Burn?
Mm.
Maybe. Is he suited to it at all? Because like having him as a support or attacking Mazzala, we could be away.
Yeah.
Check it out. Click where it says the APS Hubert. Okay.
Sorry, mate.
I'm all.
So sorry. What do I need to do here?
So on there. Actually, maybe can we go on his? Are you on a laptop, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's just because when you're on monitor sizes change how a Football Manager looks for lots of people.
Oh, really?
So I was curious, yeah, because sometimes you can see slightly more information if you've got a bigger monitor. So, but there you are. Look. So yeah, Mazzala. Oh yeah, Mazzala support maybe. That might be the one.
Yeah.
I quite like the idea of that as well.
Someone said, yeah, well, we've got that's it. This is it, guys. You've got the people in the stands chatting to us in the dugout, and we're getting the job done. Christian Hennig in the chat. I don't know if you know Christian Hennig, one of the best journalists when it comes to sport. Not currently, because there's no sport. But I look forward to the articles that we'll be writing about this series. Looking forward to it, Christian. He said, Luke Amos is doing bits for my Sunderland teams as a DLP, Diggman playmaker. He does have that in him. But the important thing is that he's not fit at the moment, mate. So, Christian, thank you.
When's he back? Do we know?
When's he back? Let's have a look. I can never seem to bloody find him. Where is he? Amos, there you are.
Above Gilmore.
4 to 7 weeks.
4 to 7 weeks. That's a chunk. That is a chunk.
Come on then, let's get this running. You can
well,
tell
hang on. So tactically now, let's change the mentality. Let's come off attacking.
Yep.
I'd go to balanced, and then from balanced you can mid-game manage a little more. So if after that half time you're behind, maybe you look to go slightly more positive.
We can shout. Yeah,
we can do all that.
That'll make a difference.
So now in possession, we're now better suited. Tactically now, we're better suited than what we were before. Yeah. We've got a system that is set up to play a more possession-based style. You've got players that can play out of the defence, not necessarily ball-playing centre-backs. I don't know if you've got someone that could do that, really.
Quick one. What about Billy? Are we getting Billy in?
I worry about his age.
It's too early for him. You're saying it's too early for him? He's on loan. We've got to play him at some point.
I'm not... do you want to start him against Stoke? It's an away game at Stoke.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. We probably need a bit more. We need Dom maybe for that first one. Then you bring him in for those games where the other team's going to come and play. Yeah,
I would go with that. I think if there's a game that you're there to dominate. Now, if you look at Billy's profile as well, you can see exactly what you've got. He's no longer a mystery. You can see all his attributes clear as day, so you'll know what you're working with.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, right. So in possession, attacking with standard, approach play, pass into space.
I wouldn't to begin with. I think you want to focus on keeping the ball. Yeah.
In terms of just playing out, all three is fine with me personally because we've got both sides. We're looking good. We've got Brightside Samuel on the right. Oh no, we've got Jack Clark. We've got actual proper depth here. We're going to win the whole thing, mate. I'm telling you, I'm getting excited. But playing out from the defence, that's what we've looked to do in real life. Do you think that's the right call?
I think use it until you feel like you're making errors from it. And if you observe that you're making errors, that's one of the first things I would do. I would get rid of.
Okay.
But I think you can start like that. Like you've got midfielders in front of you that you can actually play the ball to. A lot of people try and play out of defence when they've not got options in front of them to actually play out to. But you've got plentiful of options.
And the tempo?
See, I'm someone that likes to start pretty neutral. So I would have passing directness. I would keep on short because you're working it into the box and you're playing out of defence. It's quite tiki-taka in its nature. Like you've got the control possession. It is quite like that. Tempo is one of those things that if you're trying to it's quite malleable. It's quite fluid. If you want to bring it in later on, like later in games where you just go more direct with your passing, up the tempo a little bit because you're a goal behind. That's the time to do it. You can keep the tempo pretty standard to begin with, though.
Okay.
There's no need to change that too much. And everything else, I'd probably keep the same. Yeah, you don't need to run at the defence too much. I mean, your wingers are pretty good though. Running at the defence might not be the worst thing. I will say, if you find yourself ever struggling, take everything off and start again on this screen. because that's often where like the problems will come.
Right, I see what you mean, because you've got
make
too
most of
many
your errors.
things going on. Right. Okay, guys, just to say, Flav is in the comments. Flav will be coming in the hot seat. That is the assistant manager role. Huge huge shoes to fill. I think it's Fam in the chat. My missus is in the chat. She's literally in the other room. Hello, love. Cup of tea? Sort me out with a cup of tea. Right, so Flav is watching in the chat, which would be interesting. We'll see what he thinks.
Oh, James, I've just noticed something.
What?
And we've gone in. You've got. Well, we'll have to look at it while in the game, which is bold, because then we won't have to change it outside of it. You're playing quite a deep defensive line, quite a high attacking line.
Okay, we need to change that.
We do need to change that.
Okay, let's
we can do it. We can do it quickly now.
Can we do it? Oh, here we go. Yep.
So in the out of possession, I'd shrink that a little bit. Maybe just have it on standard on both to begin with. So have bring the defensive line slightly back a bit, sort of quite middling.
Yep.
On the green, and I'll do the same thing with the top one as well, just to begin with.
Okay.
Pressing urgency I quite like. Tackling on the tackling one, just take it off. Don't have anything selected for that one for now.
Okay.
Have it quite neutral.
That's good.
The other ones are right though, because you've got someone like Troy Parrott now who will work for you, which I think's good.
I love that my wife Fam is in the comments. That's so funny. Smash the like button for Fam. Come on.
She's the real assistant in all of this.
Yeah, this is that. Yeah, this is my life now, guys. No one can get anywhere. Do me a favor. Right, here we go. Exciting times. I watched one of your videos, and it had a sort of 2D formation happening. Is that something I should employ in terms of?
I think you can see the game better in 2D, and then I have 3D replays.
So how do I change that?
So you pause a moment.
Yeah.
I mean, your viewers might want it in 3D. This might upset them. Just to be aware.
Let me know in the comments. 3D. Oh, Will Brazier's here. All the lads are here. Hello, everyone.
Massive.
Do you want 2D viewing or do you want 3D viewing? Let me know.
I think for someone learning, it's nice to have it in 2D to begin with, because you can see the way the patterns of play emerge. But then having 3D, like I find a happy middle is 2D, and then having 3D for your replays, which you've got. So
which I've got now.
Yeah, you're all set.
Okay, let's do it.
But again, some of the viewers may well want it to be.
Look at this. We're just going to dominate possession now. Yeah, this is going to be amazing. Kane supporting from the right back. Clark, he's doing his bits and pieces, short passing, working the angle. That's it! Oh! Come on, the lads! Come on, the lads!
Thank you.
Something is happening here, people.
1-0.
Yeah, could you just jot that down? That's 1-0 after 9 minutes. Flav, you've got some big shoes to fill here.
I've actually got a stethoscope as well, so
DoctorBenjy.
I think it's purely serious. Then I'm ready.
Guys, get your coronavirus questions in the chat. DoctorBenjy will be answering them.
Absolutely don't. I don't want to be liable for that.
We'll be answering them as
by the way, just pause the game briefly, because you've got 2 lots of match stats. You might want to change one of those up to like have more information.
Yeah.
Really, yeah. Recent events is good, or overview is good. One of those, really.
Recent events.
So there are things you don't necessarily see, but will be informed on. Or you've got
like
a nice overview. Yeah, it's pretty common.
Okay.
That's what I use.
Right. So it's a great start. I'm absolutely buzzing with this. Guys, just to say, if you want the game for free, you can play obviously after this. But there is a link in the description. Go check it out. The game is free for the next week. Free. Makes sense.
Nice. Right. Very close.
Mate,
so far so good though.
Something's going on. Something is happening here.
So now you've got your player role set up and you've got a tactic in place. Really, you're just trying to plug holes. So if you get injuries, if you need to rotate, you want to try and rotate with the same system. If they can learn the system, like you can make a few others. You can make 3.
Trust the process. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Now you've got to let it happen for a bit, and sometimes there'll be disappointments, James. But as a manager, you've got to keep the faith with your own ideas and carry on with it. There might be times where you want to push a midfielder slightly further on. You can deviate from the plan a little bit. Brendan Rodgers used to like flipping the triangle. If you want to occasionally flip the triangle, James, you flip the triangle. You know?
Yeah. And I guess depending on the team. Because that's what I've seen some people do in terms of having the 3 tactics, is the idea that you've got one for a team that you should be able to dominate, one for a team that you're a bit worried about. And then I don't know what the third one will be for.
Well, the third one could be like all out attack or all out defense.
Oh, right, yeah, last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't you dare. Absolutely fine.
I have a going Italian tactic, which is 5 along the back and then 3 defensive midfielders in front of them and just 2 strikers.
Which is what I had.
Solid.
Yeah.
Danny Graham loved it.
Gavin Stockhill, I told you Burn was elite. Yes, you did. And you were right. Nick Gulliver, Benji, I think we need the harmonica. Is the harmonica knocking about? If another goal goes in, will you play the harmonica?
I'm happy to, yeah. Oh, no, we've got a serious issue here.
Oh, right. Oh, in the game. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
he's got a dry cough. So we have options though now, mate. We've got options. So we've got Pew. We've got we've got 2 forms of seat here. They both get you off your seat. We've got Pew and we've got chair. Which one should we go with?
Who's the more? I'd probably go Pew. Experience. I maybe wouldn't have him quite as attacking because he's not. I'd probably bring Pew on and then put him on a more support duty.
Yeah, I agree.
You've picked the wrong guy, mate. I'll just. You can undo.
Undo. How?
Go to near confirm sub. There's a little undo tab down the bottom right.
Okay.
Next to the X.
Thank goodness.
Do it, mate.
Right, Pew. In you go.
Yeah, I'll probably put him on a more
calm
support.
Calm it down a bit more support.
There we are. Good. And if you're trying to hold leads late on, bring those wingers back again. You're not changing the formation that much by then having like 2 banks of 4 with ball in the middle.
Even if it's not their even if it's not their dream position, because I guess that's the thing I'm worried about is seeing that yellow.
Yeah, that's not too bad. If it's ever red, then you've got a situation. Orange is not. You can deal with orange because again, if you're playing it regularly, they'll learn it.
Right.
Occasionally, Karim Nathan in your chat. You don't have to write it 12 times.
Gilmore
it's all right.
Burn on the right. That is a good shout.
But late doors.
But we've got to save him. We're working towards Stoke first game of the season. Yeah. The fact that you knew that as well is incredible research. Benji, please, yeah.
You got Huddersfield after that.
Oh, they are on their knees, Besiktas.
You've not made too many subs here, James, which is I don't know if that's part of the strategy.
Oh yeah, I've been told about this.
Yeah, it's quite late on now, but either way, this could be a goal, you know.
Do you have a set time? You go right, it's 75 minutes. Okay, let's make some changes.
I'll generally base it off the fitness of the players. So if I feel like they're lagging behind a little bit, or their performance, you know, looking at there, everyone's pretty average. If you're trying to spice it up, maybe let Parrott could come off in those sort of situations.
Oh, no.
This could be tragic.
No. When we scored, Ben. When we scored, not when they scored.
It's sad. I'm doing sad.
It's all right.
It's a real shame.
Who knew a harmonica was that was the production value I was missing.
I got it for Christmas. I've involved it in every episode of my series since. It's embarrassing.
You play it well.
It's basically a midlife crisis.
Another draw.
That's not too bad though, I don't think.
Everyone's calm and composed. I feel like we should be too. Do you do the team talk every time? Because I've seen that as well. Some people hand that over to
the I'll do the team. I won't do press conferences, but team talks I'll do.
That's why we play friendlies.
Okay. Yeah. Look at that. They love that. Absolutely love it.
Sorry, I really should check their reaction. I keep forgetting
to do Clark situation. I'm worried.
Okay. Jack Clark injured on now. I'm disappointed.
Oh no.
Broken toe. 7 to 8 weeks. Jack Byrne, Gilmore. We've got options.
Do you know what? Options. We're fortunate.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that.
Right, my friend. I'm going to go to team meeting here, and I would like you just to give me. You've got 1 minute just to give me as much knowledge and advice that I can carry with for the rest of my football managing life until I call you tomorrow.
Okay, got you. Keep things simple. Don't defer too much from your own philosophies. If you've got a plan, follow through with it. Stick with it. Don't change things too quickly. If you feel like it's not working, don't go for a massive change in formation. Subtle changes that keep a similar shape, and you'll be all right. And don't always listen to the assistant managers. Depends who it is. Frankly, but Flav, I definitely think you should listen to as he's on next. Another one.
That's a smart move because I've kept him waiting as well because I was having so much fun. Right, mate. Yeah. I cannot stress how invaluable that has been, and I think you know that. I don't think I even needed to say that. Guys, check out DoctorBenjy's Football Manager channel. It's really funny and it's really entertaining. It's really easy to watch. You're also on Twitch as well, which I don't have a link to. But you're on YouTube, so head over and check him out after this. Links in the description. Mate, thank you very much. You're gonna go now, and now I'm gonna try and bring in Flav. So guys, you're gonna stick with me on this. Bear with.
Yeah, if you've not really liked the video, get on it. I want to see at least 250 likes on this, especially if you've come from me. There's a job to be done there. So
legend. Appreciate it,
on that.
mate. All right, mate. Well, I'll speak to you tomorrow, as I said.
All right. Take care. See you later, stream. Have fun, and best of luck with the season.
Absolute legend. Right.
No one's watching. Just no pressure.
Okay, so he is going. Flav is about to come in. I'm hoping, all being well. Right. Just to say, and I've said it a few times, the game's free right now. There's a link in the description. He's in the server. Let me see if I can find him. Where are you? Flav, come join us. See what he says. Okay, I don't know what to do. I'm in the server, but there isn't anyone there. Well, I'm in there now, mate. Come and say hello. Try to get him on the phone first. This could be dangerous, but we'll give it a go. Maybe I think he's gone off in a strop. You're on, mate. You're on the stream live on your phone, so just behave yourself, right? How are you getting on? Can you find the Discord server, or should I come to the James and Flav server? Oh, wow, unbelievable. He's not happy at all. Oh, I've got him. I think I've got him.
Hello.
Here we go. We've got him. Hopefully you guys can hear him. As soon as you can hear him, let me know in the chat. Flav, the new assistant manager of Queen's Park Rangers, with me. I'm going to call him right now.
I'm getting a lot of...
You've got your headphones in? Hopefully we're going to see him soon. Did you hear Flav there? Let me know. Everyone, Manit Meta, just checking in, James. Thank you, mate. I'm calling him now. I'm just waiting for him to pick up. He was there, so he's coming, which is good. I'm slightly nervous about this. This could turn into a bit of a mess if he has his way. But I feel like I'm setting my ways now. We've got Parrot to keep him happy, which is crucial. You heard him. That's good. So just need him to answer this. Do you know what's actually happened? Because I know Flav this well. I've said to him, "Have you got your headphones?" And he hasn't got his headphones, so he's now just run off to get his headphones. I think that's what's just happened here. Shambles. He'll be here in a minute. We can have a look at... look, you can see him there. Look, he'll pop up there. That's cool, isn't it? Right. We can have a look at our team just quickly. So 1-1 in the last one. Thoughts on the team? Thoughts on the setup? I need you guys in the chat to keep moving us forward as a team. Like things like the Mazzala role. We played that there. We've got Burnin, who's one of yours. Flav's on the phone now. Here we go. Oh. Go back in Discord. Don't be upset. Yeah, I'm calling you. Answer the call on your video thing. There we go. Okay, you should be able to hear him now. Turn your video on when you're ready. There we go. And there he is. Okay, now I'm going to share with you this, which is Championship Manager. And so now you can see what's going on. They can see your lovely face. You look fabulous.
I can see the Championship. Well, can I see the comments as well?
You can if you go and find the stream.
On YouTube. I've got that.
Get
there
your
we go.
messages in and advice for Flav straight off the bat.
I don't need advice. I've been listening. I've been doing a lot of listening, mate. A lot of listening. And obviously, DoctorBenjy clearly knows how to play Football Manager. But I'm not sure how much he knows about football.
Well, I mean, we got ourselves a draw against Besiktas.
That was a good result, Jim. That was a good result, but it's one game. What I want to know, Jim. What? Right, it's all good playing football, right? But have you got the players?
Have we got the players? What a question. What a great
Jim,
question.
the answer, I don't need your answer.
Yes,
the answer is no.
Yes. Well,
the answer is no. You don't have the players. So what you got to do is you've got to play the formations. You've got to go, listen to me, 4-4-2. Right? You've got 4-4-2. You've got a big and a little and up front. Have we got that?
No, we don't. No, look, hear me out here. Because let me, like the coasters in the podcast, Troy Parrott. All right? Will that calm you down a bit?
It will calm me down. You need to turn my mic down, Jim.
Let's turn your mic down then. Shots fired, says Gavin Stockhill. Yeah, I agree. Disappointing. We're bringing you down a bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully that helps.
Is
Let us
that
know if that sounds a bit better. You're a bit crackly, which could be your own settings, because I've figured mine out after the last 2 difficulties. Do you want me to talk you through my squad?
No, because I've watched the last 2 episodes. I know exactly what's happening.
He's a
right?
fan. He's a fan. That's
What?
lovely.
I'm a massive fan. Jim, how much money have we got to spend?
You want to go straight to that?
How much money have
It's
we
not
got
about
left?
money. It's about nurturing the young talent that we've got here. We've got a really exciting blend of youth and experience. We've got.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. But can you just answer the question? How much money we got to spend?
So we've got 1.3 million left.
1.3 million pounds. Jim, what? This is it. This is the life of a QPR fan. 1.3 million pounds.
Well, mate, this is the modern world of football that we live in.
It isn't. It's the modern world of the little fan.
What? I mean, I'm small, but I'm big in heart and knowledge. Slowly getting
in the big leagues, we spend our way out of our problems.
Yeah,
right?
and this is. Do you know what? Good news.
What do you want from me?
I've got some good news for you. I can guarantee Harry Kane and Son will be fit for your next Premier League game. Good news.
Like, look, I mean that is good news. I mean, you're talking about the suspension, the further suspension of the Premier League.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's gone even further now. Yeah. It's gone to the 30th.
Towards the end of April, which is a big shame.
But
I'm up for right now just calling it all off, right? Because
mate, this is the world that we live in now. This is the Football Manager world. This is real. People are getting sucked in. They're loving it, as am I.
Yeah, I love it as well. So I haven't played Football Manager since 2001, 2002.
Okay. Well, you can now do it for free.
Well, and what having watched this stream, I'm like now thinking I could have a bit of that. What, free Football Manager for free right now? Yes, I'm all over that. So yeah, I'm up for it. So Jim, I've got a couple of things with me. I just wanted to show you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want to show
so
me?
I've got my flat cap for the games.
Yeah, I love that. That's good. Good start.
That's for just for the games. Assistant manager, I've got my flat cap.
I'm going to go to a team meeting so we can see that better. That's stunning. That's good.
Yeah.
You look like. Is that what? Because everyone wears. You're from Wiltshire, aren't you nowadays? So everyone wears that, don't they?
Yeah, like Ian Holloway country.
Savage 03 just said Flav just Allardyce James.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you want results, you play 4-4-2, big man, little one. And after the game, every game, little bottle of plunk.
Yeah, lovely little drop. You're getting yourself a lovely little drop. That'd be nice. What? So like the managers can have a drink afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not the managers though, just me and you.
Yeah, I like that. So I think that's how this is going to work. It's a bit like Harry Redknapp and Jim Smith, but with a touch more tactics with Harry Redknapp. You know, what you're bringing is the sort of ambience around the game and the spirit.
I think you're doing me a massive disservice here, Jim. I feel like I can add something to your season here, our season.
Yeah.
And you know, you talk like Benji just said. You know, you got to aim. You know, around. You know, you got to beat the teams below you and get bonuses from the teams above you. That is the wrong attitude.
Is it?
That is the wrong. Ours are going up, Jim. This season,
mate, something's happening here. Something is going on because I think the squad has got just an incredible balance there. We've got players to come back. We've got strength in depth. We've got 2 Spurs players. Jack Clark, the one that's injured now, but he'll come back at some stage and they'll do some beautiful things. I'm well excited.
7 to 8 weeks he's injured. That is a shame because he did look decent in pre-season. Some of the the games against.
I know obviously because you've been earmarked for the assistant manager job for quite a while. So you've kept an eye on the squad, have you? That's good to hear.
Well, I've just been watching the performances in pre-season, just thinking what can I bring to the side, and what I feel like I can bring to the side is a lot of realism, and just like letting the players know where they stand, and that I'm the boss when it comes to tactics, when it comes to talking to the press, talking team talks.
Yeah, I mean
players in and out.
That's also a concern for me. Is I'm nervous about getting to a press conference, going, oh yeah, go on, Flav, you take this one.
Yes.
And morale being get. So I'm giving you that. I'm being vulnerable. I'm giving you that vulnerability, and I'm looking for you to safeguard it. So when we do get to a press conference, You can take it, all right?
Yeah. Okay. Good. And I look. Just know that whatever decision I make over the next couple of hours, right, is in your best interest, one way or another.
Yeah. Well, okay. We'll see about that. Whilst I just go through this, I just have a look. Click on your go to your sound settings, because I wonder if your mic's just a touch too loud, and that's why it's coming through so hard. Yeah, maybe in Discord, or maybe in your actual computer sound.
Oh yeah, it's on 100.
Yeah, calm that down a bit. Okay, so now you're quiet, but I'm going to boost you up, guys. Let's know if this sounds better. Yeah, we're getting there. Here we go.
Do you want me to sing a song so we can get it right?
Yeah, sing a song. You do sound better already. Does that sound
the
better,
whistle
guys?
blows, the cockerel crows, and now we're in the. It's up to you, you lily whites, to play the Tottenham way. There's many teams and many towns, and some are great as well. But the famous Tottenham Hotspur is the greatest of them all. La,
yeah.
la, la, la.
Don't sing that around the training ground. This is QPR.
No, I mean, they know. Like in the same way, Les Ferdinand with Spurs was a QPR legend and really did his best to dismantle everything that was good, that was built at the time. I knew that he was deep down a QPR man.
Yeah. Tom Sato says, "Oi, oi, hello, mate." Tom might be a patron actually. So hello, mate. I think you are.
Good stuff.
We are going to do, just to say, might as well say that now. We will be doing the pod. Don't worry, and we're thinking about doing it. We can have a team meeting now about the Jaffin pod actually, if you want. But I think we're looking to do it live, aren't we?
Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah, you're going to be good in these press conferences.
Yeah. Can we just go? Can we go? Because
Yeah.
I just want to see. I want to play some games. They want to see us play some games.
I like you. Look, you're enthusiastic. I like that. Social media. Clark ruled out, which is disappointing. Not good for the team. Training schedule for the coming weeks. Not my problem. John Eustace will be dealing with that. Be careful with John. He's a bit of a backstabber, Flav. Because he thinks he's assistant manager, and we just kind of let him do it. But obviously, I understand. You understand. That you're the assistant manager. Mary just said, "Destroy him, Flav." No need for that at all.
Who?
Mary, unbelievable. Oh, who? I don't know if Mary's one of the people that I think people thought was a sex bot, but she's actually a real person. Can we get a picture of Mary with a spoon, if possible? What's this? Choosing captain.
I think Eustace might be a little bit miffed at the fact that you've had now 4 assistant managers in a pre-season.
Got to keep it fresh. Change it when you're on top. And we're not even that yet, so that's how clever we're being, which is good.
I would say the last game against Besiktas, you had 70% possession. So whatever changes Benji made, massively impressive.
It was amazing. Even things like the little changing the columns and stuff like that was punish him, Flav, says Firmina, who's also a sex bot.
What's going on here? What
Apologies.
These
I don't know
weird,
I've got a little night bot trying to get rid of them, but not doing the best of jobs. It's a shame. Let us know, what do we do now that Jack Clark is out for the first game of the season? Me and Benji were saying that Gilmour wasn't physically ready to play in such a game on a cold Saturday afternoon in Stoke.
Mate, you've brought him in on loan. What's the point of having him if you're not going to play him? You've got to play him.
See, this is what I mean. There's different views, but they're all enlightening.
What are you're spending X amount of money on him each week? You've got to play him. You've got to at least give him some time. Look, he's a lovely technical player, right? He loves the ball at his feet. Is he going to barge friggin', I don't know, if he played in the same time as Vinnie Jones off the ball? No, he's not going to do that, but he is going to be a Modric-esque player going forward, and this is where he cuts his teeth. QPR Football Club.
I hear what you're saying. Okay, let's get to a game. It will happen. Don't worry. I'm actually nervous to play a proper game now. So I've been streaming this for, what are we on? For 6 hours, and we get to play a league game.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, no, it's not. Things are, you've got to be patient with this. Otherwise, we're wasting our time. That's the whole point. I want results.
Yeah, and you'll get results by playing games.
Right. I think the one concern I've got, and it's been in the chat a little bit, some people saying we've got too many loan players.
Don't worry about that. It's done now. We've got to deal with what we've got.
We'll send someone back. Oh, hang on. I'm disappointed.
Been impressed with Eze in.
Oh God. What? That's
What's
huge news, especially in the current climate. Ryan Edwardson's got a cold. Send him home. Absolutely send him home.
Yeah, send him home.
I'm not treating him at the club. You
And,
mad?
who is he, Jim?
Do you know what I thought about actually? Ryan Everson, he's a new signing we've got from Leeds, giving us some attacking options. So I was thinking, what do you think Mourinho's doing right now?
Just milling around,
Just chilling.
drinking wine. Probably definitely not thinking about how to fix Spurs. Just too much, isn't it? It's too much going on in the world. I can't deal with Spurs right now.
Yeah, not keen, are you? I'm going to go with Liverpool. Ooh. So basically, we're looking for an affiliate. They didn't think that Spurs were a good shout.
But there are other affiliates here. I don't think we'll. Do we need an affiliate? Is this to get loans down? Is it?
Yeah, because they could be a great option in terms of bringing people through.
Well, there was two sides there. I think one of them is the better out of the lot, and I think you selected him, didn't you?
Well put, perfectly put. Right, back into that. So Liverpool, we've got a background. I think we know who Liverpool are, but for those who don't, they're founded in 1892, and they've won a few trophies. 18, it says.
Continue.
Yes. Team advice. Don't need your advice. Got Benji and Flav. Allcott to make managerial debut. What do you think of my picture? Looks just
not
like
as good
me,
looking as you, Jim.
Thanks,
not
mate.
as good as you.
Appreciate
But if they had your face, imagine if you right now got announced, because Nagelsmann is younger than you are, right? Imagine if you got announced as QPR manager.
Is Nagelsmann?
Was he? Yeah, he's 32, isn't he? 33. How old are you?
33. I'm 33.
Well, imagine, all right, same age as you. Nagelsmann's done bits in the managerial scene. You're just starting out at QPR. Imagine if James Allcott got announced as QPR manager. Press all over the back pages of the local news, not national news. Your face is like, and they were like, "What is that?"
Yeah, what? Someone looking? What you mean? Someone who looks like me?
No, well? You. Like if you got announced.
Yeah, because I look what? Because I look young. Is that what you mean? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, not because of anything. I mean, if they're actually going like that is attractive young man.
Check that out. Growing a beard, haven't I?
Have you?
Why not?
I can't actually see it because all I can see is Champions Manager.
Right, here we go. It is coming. I love the first game of the season. Always really exciting. So much hope and optimism, and it'll either continue or it will be crushed.
So, what do you anticipate for this game? Because Stoke are, they're pup, aren't they, in real life?
Well, so I looked at the season preview, and it was saying that they're. Get your score predictions in the chat now. Do you believe in the lad? Do you not? They're 16th favourites to go up, which I thought was quite low for the squad that they've got. We are 18th. So these are the teams around us that need to be doing something.
We need to get a result here today, really.
Yeah. Take
a draw?
First game of season. It's like, Terry Venables said it, like first game of a new tournament, you just... Do you want to attend this press conference before it?
No.
You don't. You want to send us.
No, I'm not interested in talking to the press. They're all they're snakes. They twist your words up. I'm not interested in it. We don't talk to the press at QPR anymore.
That's off the record, by the way, guys. That's off the record. Don't get that out there. Jamie Daly with a super chat. He's saying Burn right wing, Chair centre midfield, defensive line up a bit.
Who's that one you said in centre midfield?
Ilias Chair. So you're saying no Barry Gilmore, Jamie Daly? Talk to me.
I think start what you know. I don't know Chair. I have heard of Billy Gilmore. So
no.
What?
What? Oh,
how long?
No. How long? Oh.
Give injection. Play. Give injection.
Hey boy. You'll get in there. You'll take that needle and you'll play. Varsity Blues reference.
Maybe leave it to the physio. I'm not sure. I think like we could do permanent damage if we give him the injection. What we got on the left hand side though?
Left hand side. Look how many injuries we've got already. This is an absolute joke.
Well, this is the problem with QPR's physio team, isn't it? Well, you've got to have a word.
Hang on.
Like in real life, you have to have a word. You've got to send an email or something.
Yeah, I'm going to send a letter.
Send a handwritten letter to QPR.
This is not acceptable. It's
okay, mate. We can deal with this. What we got on there?
I need some help here. I really need some help. Import view. What is that?
What this one here?
Yeah, load. So this is one of the things Benji showed me, which is get the ability and the potential up. So we're sorted. We're doing on value at the moment. We need positions. So I just want to see if I've got other options before I give him that lethal injection. You take the injection and you'll play.
look, it's not worth risking him further injury for a couple of games. Like if we lose the first 3 games of the season because Eze's out, then we lose him.
We've got options. We've got Jack Byrne. We're fine. Tom Sartre saying should be fine. Marcus Rashford played on injections for like 2 years. Yep. Bring Chair in for Eze, says Paul Gibson's. I think that is the obvious choice. Change defensive line. Yeah, let's do that then. All right, guys. After a lot of deliberation, Eze, got to know. You just stick with the physio for now. What's best for your career is best for your QPR career. That's what I would say. I have responded. With that one. Assistant manager. Okay.
Right, let's go. I want to draw out this.
Do you think if you were an actual coach, you'd be an assistant manager or an actual manager?
No.
What would you want? You know, like some people go, like Brian Kidd.
It's like saying
Brian Kidd?
This is I can't say what I want to say, Jim, because it's this is sponsored by Football Manager and it's free to download in the link in the description.
There is a link in the description right now. Yeah, incredible. Subscribe to this channel whilst you're here.
But I don't see myself in a situation where someone else gets the limelight and I'm just withered away in the corner of the room.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I know how you feel. That's what the podcast feels like sometimes to me. Let's keep moving. Dare to dream, shall we? Yes.
Apparently, you need to register Byrne, otherwise he isn't eligible to play.
What? That's not true. How do we do that?
Adam Doyle just told us in the
Daniel
comments.
Warren is saying register Byrne as well. How do I do that? Right, let's find him.
I mean, I love Football Manager and I love how in depth it is, but sometimes just do the bits for us.
Yeah.
Just do these bits for us. Register a player.
Boring. What do we do? How is that? Let us know, lads. We need your help here. This is where you're crucial, guys.
There'll be like a drop down on
development registering. Squad registration. Everyone is screaming squad registration. How do I do it though? Oh, this is. What?
We are going down, Jim. We're going down.
No, we're not. It's gonna be fine.
Can't even register a player.
Sandwich says wood chip. Go on, squad. We're in squad. Now what? Mitchell Barron, help me. It's in squad. I know it's in squad page. Now I'm in the squad page. Now what do I do? Click on the red thing next to the Burns name. Okay, we're in. This is why we're doing this live. This would not work otherwise. I've forgotten his name. Is there?
There it is.
Unregistered. Ineligible. He's got.
Can you register him in time? He won't be able to play this game, will he?
Don't even say that to me. I'll just change him to in then. I think that's it.
Is that it?
Good Lord. I haven't registered any of our... Good Lord, lads, you've absolutely saved us here. This would have been an absolute disaster. Sorry, let me show you it. That's hilarious. Literally half the squad haven't been registered, I don't think. Yeah, let's just get everyone. Can we not just do everyone?
Why would you want to leave something unregistered?
Eze, not registered. Oh my God. Gilmore. Billy Gilmore. Not registered. Oh, that could have been absolutely horrific. Connor Masterson, the bright young thing in centre-back. Not registered. Right, is this looking better, guys? Then submit. Okay, thank God. Remy Ete needs to be in as well. Jordan Hugo, Ryan Edmondson, you can get in. Get in. Troy Parrott, not registered. Can you imagine?
Hurry up.
I know you want to play. It's exciting. It's very exciting. Just stay calm. Submit. Confirm selection. Yes.
How are all these bots talking about the stream as if
it's amazing, isn't it? Same team they played against Besiktas. What's the funniest thing you can get the bots to say? Go.
But how does it work? Do they just take what other people have said?
I wonder if you what's one of them? Ashley, I think, is one. Can you get Ashley or Mary to do something?
Listen to this. Jamie Daly's just paid £1.99 just to tell us that under 21s don't need to be registered. They can play.
They do in my book. Oh, is that one? Oh, so we would have been fine. It was just Jack Byrne.
Okay.
Regardless, they're safe and sorry.
What's my cut of that 199? By the way,
199. You can read it out. The board would like to make it clear that they expect from you this season. Failure to meet one of these expectations, avoid relegation. I can live with that. Absolutely fine.
is that all we got to do?
That's all we got to do.
That is pathetic. Like this is the issue with QPR. Is like, where's the ambition? Where is it?
The ambition's there, mate. You got to do it on solid ground. You got to, bring in the young, nurture the other players, bring the old dude to sort them out.
Very patient, very patient. Let's go.
I know.
Let's have it. This is happening.
Do you know what I don't like about this? Ferdinand making offers to players that I haven't signed off on. Not a fan of that. Right, the season. God, I nearly just went straight into the game. That would have been mental. Right, we've got some problems here. Oh no, ball injured as well. What is? Right, so changes need to be made here. Eze has to come out. We've got
put my out now. Take it off again.
Take it out. Jack Byrne can play right wing if we need him to. Clark can play left wing if we need to. I think we're okay though. So it's Ilias Chair comes in for Eze. Yay! Best of luck, son. Oh, he's done something else. Don't worry about that. Jack Byrne.
We've got a lot of work to do there, Jim.
We've got some work to do. I know.
Who's going to play DM?
DM, Ball is injured.
No, Byrne's got to play on the right wing.
We've got Billy. Billy
Gilmore's got to start.
He's got to play, isn't it? The fans.
Yeah, but he's got to play. He's got to play.
Has he got to play, guys? Let us know.
No, don't worry about the guys.
Yep, sorry.
Put Byrne right wing. Byrne right wing for Clark. Gilmore in centre midfield. I don't know what we can do with Billy Dominic Ball.
Deep line playmaker.
Oh yes,
that's better. We might need to.
Well, who's going to play in midfield then, Jim?
Can Manning play there? No,
he's not a player. Surely you know better than me.
That's what you did. Test this out, don't you? When's Ball's got? He's suspended from last season. Why are we signing him then? I didn't. That's not my signing. That was not on my watch.
What you think you shouldn't just because he got sent off? You know he could give you years of service, Jim.
Yeah, and that's why sometimes I get emotional when you bring me down. That's why we're a great team. Yeah. We need to move something. I might need to move him in here. Oh, hello, bit of green. We're going to really have to dominate the ball here. Defensive line, I've been told, needs to change.
Sorry, you're going to change the system that Benji helps you build,
but it's based on the players that you've got, my friend. It doesn't work, leaders lead. All right, leaders lead. I think I've got to say the bench is going to be pretty weak.
What's happened on the right there? Pugh.
So we got Jack Clark. He's more of a supportive winger.
Pugh.
Mark Pugh. So we got Chair and Pugh to get them off their seats.
Can Gilmore not play deep line playmaker?
He's playing in that role. He's just playing a little bit further forward. That's all.
So he can be a bit congested in mid. All right, look.
Green. He's green. It's a good sign.
What was he? What colour was he when he was?
He wasn't looking good. He was yellow. We didn't want that. He's orange. He's nearly red. It's a no for me. Come on. We don't have any other options there.
All right. Let's just go.
Hang on.
Because you're never going to get through these 5 years at this rate.
Mate, at this rate, I'm going to have another 5 years, the way things are going at the moment.
What happens just we're just chatting amongst mates. What happens if you get sacked by Christmas?
Then we work together as a team and we find a new job elsewhere. Don't worry about that. I'm not worried about that. What's his?
So your first job in management, you get sacked within 6 months, and you think there'd be more jobs?
Sure. I reckon he's better as an inside forward. I remember. Hello. Okay. Defensive line, they wanted to be changed. That needs to go a bit higher. You say higher, and that can come a bit lower. Take these off, he said. So they're off. We're happy with that. Counter press, we're happy with all of this.
Who do you think you are, Jim?
Passing rate, shortness, tempo. See, I know what I'm talking about now, guys.
Who do you think you are? Counter QPR.
Johnny Skeets with a great comment there saying, play the game, please. We will.
Absolutely. Please play the game. All right, hold on. I've got my fucking...
6 hours of work comes down to this. Mitchell Barham. He's got to, hasn't he? Great stream, lads. Thank you, bro. Right, guys, get behind the lads. All good energy. I'm buzzing.
Come on, boys!
Lads, they don't want it. I've seen them. I saw them in the dressing room. They don't want it.
Eyes are all over the place, looking down at the floor.
Not one for now, but in the stream that someone's just said, Flav, opinion on eggs.
I'm a big fan of eggs. We've got 16 chickens outside that produce them on a daily basis. Good stuff.
There we go. Only the best chat on this stream. Any other egg-related questions get in? Probably not the time, actually. It's the first game of the season. Can we just focus? Can this be about me for a second? Unbelievable. Right, as they come out, dressing room talk. Flav, do you want to take this? Put rocket up. So at the moment, they're all looking...
Let's have little butchers. Let's see.
They're all pretty chilled at the moment.
Give me some options.
So you've got options. You can be reluctant, cautious, calm, assertive, passionate, and aggressive.
Oh, we're going to go passionate.
Of course.
What are the options now?
I've nothing specific to say right now. Have a good match out there. Which me and Loz loved the first time. Joshua Hall saying, oh God, your bench is awful. Correct, but we haven't got any other options because everyone's injured right now. You've got to bear with us. Times. Is that something I need right now? We're the underdogs here, and that suits us down to the ground. Let's go and cause an upset. I'm expecting you to win today, boys, or let's give the fans a good performance despite the odds being against.
Underdogs, go.
Okay. They listened keenly. Didn't really get the reaction we were after.
Yeah, but that's because they're all jumped up sort of prima donnas, aren't they, on massive wages or sort of mediocre wages.
Okay, I want to see the highlights sort of this level. Right. So we're off. We're 12 minutes in. It's kicking off. Oh no, we've got a free kick. We've got a free kick. Come on, lads.
Yeah!
Oh.
Hang on, what? Can you not do the replays in 3D, or is that?
That's just a. I think the proper highlights will be. So don't you worry. Right. Like.
Doing well, yeah, doing well.
Yeah,
I mean, they're all over us to a certain degree, but.
Oh, right. Hang on. Sam Kluger's doing over well defended, boys. Good effort. All right, lads, let's get to half time away from home.
Do worry, we ain't got that deep line midfielder. I think they might be overrunning the midfield because
I'm just going to encourage the lads. You can do shouts from the side.
Here we go. Cool. New signing, Shamrock Rovers.
Oh, going away.
Get him off. Get him off.
That's calm that down. They're in the box since. Oh no, great tackle. Get it away. Ward. Out. What a Manning. Naylor with the ball. Edge of the box. They're looking to play. Very impressed with the lawn that they put there. Hats off to the groundsman. Clucas with the ball now. We've got Naylor. Craig Beresford, of course, my best man at wedding and season ticket holder of Stoke, will be watching, I'm sure, intently. Craig, if you're in the comments, let us know. They're wanting 3D.
Oh,
just over.
I think
I'm happy to go 3D.
On the bench,
go 3D. We're going 3D, I think, guys. It's fine. Take a breath, guys. Oh, it's just Matthew Caravelli getting angry about this. Yeah, seeing him in real life is better. Let's get to half time. And we have half time. It's a long season. We're looking to avoid relegation. They've had more shots. We've had more shots. We'd had three shots on target. Not too bad.
But they didn't appear in the highlights, so they're probably P-rollers.
Yeah. But we're looking to work angles, aren't we? That's the thing.
That's useful. The heat map's useful.
So they're focusing down that left-hand side, which I think isn't the worst. One thing we could do is we could move Pew. Oh, we've got Burn there.
Well, this is the thing. Is like we're wasting Burn there, aren't we? In midfield, let's give him just allow him to play. Let the boy play on the right. Right,
in the chat, yes or no, swapping Burn and Pew. Do we do it? I don't know.
Can Pew play in midfield?
Pew, let's see what it looks like when they swap. Okay, that doesn't look good. But Chair might be able to do it. Chair could do a job. That's mate. The one thing I worry with that is a very small midfield.
Yeah. Why didn't you buy I wasn't involved at the beginning, but why didn't you buy an actual ball-winning midfielder?
Because we've got Luke Amos. We've got Luke, haven't we?
He's not a ball-winning midfielder.
He can win it. And we've got Jeff Cameron, we've got Ball. We just got loads of people that are injured.
How long?
That's the problem. For a bit. For a good few weeks. We're gonna have to do it.
What about Manning? Can he play in DM? Or what about a centre back? Can a centre back playing DMM bring another centre back on?
Our bench is so depleted.
The whole club's depleted.
Our bench is too depleted.
All right.
Because we've got all our centre backs are on the pitch.
That formation's so weird, Jim.
Why?
I'm hating it.
Well, I think trust the process. Trust the process for me. I feel like
you haven't trusted the process. You had a process. It was a formation that was a deep line midfielder, 2 in the middle, and 3 forwards, and you've just abandoned it the minute.
It's not about it's the formation. The system's the same.
You've abandoned Benji's advice the minute he's gone. He's sitting there fuming right now. He's watching the camera. He's fuming.
He's not.
He is.
He
He's punching his laptop.
He's listening. He's listening out there. If you are,
he's thrown his harmonica at the wall.
Put chair behind Bradley Allen. The Bradley Allen. Unbelievable. Saying put chair behind Parrott. 4-2-3-1. Thing is, if we just rip it up, the system here, then what values do we live by?
The formation, Jim.
I haven't changed the formation. I've changed the personnel. Right. Team meeting. Come in the showers now. Me and you need to have a word.
All right, Jim. Let's just say that
we can't shout in front of the players.
Listen to me.
Cannot shout in front of the players.
You change the formation. You change the balance. Drop. Billy Gilmore. Drop him down. Just drop him down. Trust me. Drop him down. Because he's too crowded in there, Jim.
Let's have a look.
Too crowded in there. Too much round. He's a player with finesse and style and guile. Drop him in.
That's just
Let him play.
He's not green. He's full green when he pull him up.
Let him play, Jim. Let him play.
I have changed formation. That's a good point. Yeah, well, I have, but I had to because I'm looking to get... Daniel Wood saying, sign Chris Iwelumo. Not now, mate.
We're in the middle of a game, mate.
Unbelievable.
What good is that?
What is that? What is the point of that?
What is the point of that? Can you ban him from the channel? That is useless advice.
You're of no use, whoever that was.
Absolutely zero use. Right now.
Right. What are you? I tell you, put forward what you want me to do, and then I will have to make the call.
I want
this. This is what I want. I want. Hang on. Oh shit. This is what I want. I want it like that. Oh, for God, it's gone absolutely horribly wrong.
You've adapted.
Wait. See, Chris Iwelumo chat's done me. Not helpful. See what happens. Now we're like pissing in the wind. Right, Gilmore in the middle. You've got. Oh, for.
Hold on. There's something there, Jim. There's something there.
That's very attacking.
I say go for it, son. I say go for it. Let's go. Look at all those greens. Let's go. Jim?
George says go for it. I need to... All right.
Jim?
Yeah?
Let's do it, mate.
Okay. And we'll keep this balanced. Get creative, lads. Let's stay balanced. Good luck to you.
All right, here we go. Swap Gilmore round for Manning. What? You had it all green for a second.
There
we go. There we go.
Right, lads. They're all composed at the moment, which I'm happy with. Quick team talk.
Right. Shove it right up them.
What? Are you not happy? Away from home.
Yeah, no, right. Maybe that was too easy.
Assertive. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. Let's give the fans a good performance despite the odds being against us. I don't think they responded well to that last time. There's nothing to lose today, so go out there and give it your best shot.
There's everything to lose. The first game, passionate. Please, Valsin, go. Keep it up. Changing the system. We're giving them support. We're not.
They're delighted. Great shout. Great call. Well done, Flav. Looks delighted. They're looking extremely delighted right now.
Let's go.
Get out there. Get excited. Go get the win for the lads. Let's do this. Come on.
Can I just have a word with you, Jim, while the player's gone out?
Yeah. Hang on.
Like, you need to listen to me. Otherwise, look, I'm not sitting here on my day off. For no reason if you're not going to listen to my tactical advice, all right?
But this is a team thing. I'm the manager. You're not the manager.
Right, just get out there.
Right. Let's get back out there. Right, lads. Remember,
2-0 written all over it.
It's got 4-0 written all over it. Let's go.
Channel.
Very excited. Dare to dream. We're off. Man, it works it back to Hall. No, it still pause. Come on.
Let's see it, Jim.
Oh, there it is. We're off. I thought it'd frozen. Yeah, I was about to cry.
Come on, QPR.
60 minutes. It's been a drab affair. I think we get to 70. We'll have a look at how they're.
Our non-existent subs bench.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Hold on, we're back in it now. This is a 50-50 game right now.
We've got to look at the layers. Flav. So we'll look and see how they're doing. Stoke. We don't even look at Stoke. No, we need stats. I need player ratings and how they're looking. Looking a bit tired. Not gonna lie. But I've got nothing on the bench.
They're looking more. No, I'm looking at the wrong team.
I've got one semi-first team player on the bench in Remy Ote, who is a striker. But that means you've got to take Parrott off.
Get him off. Pull him.
You're going to pull him?
Well, how long is it? 77 minutes. He can play again next week.
Flav got the Jack Charlton energy, they just said. I think we need to stick with the lads.
You've not made a sub in 4 games.
That's it. Yeah, so they're used to it. They're ready. Who's the lowest? I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with it. For 10 minutes more. 10 minutes more. 10 minutes more.
Go.
Okay. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Hang in there. Come on, Barbie.
Go.
Oh, I pushed it away. Denied a great goal. It's been a quiet one. It really has. Come on, lads. Oh, no.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Good save. Get rid.
Wallop.
Hanging in there.
No, we're not hanging in there. We're 50-50 game here, Jim. We're competitive.
Okay. I'm going to, first of all, we should have made him get a bit creative. Quick change. I'm going to get Ote in there just because he's the only one we literally can probably put in there for...
All right. Parrott,
yeah, I guess. Straight. It really is a straight swap. Imagine if he came on.
Can we not drop Gilmore?
To Silver, I'm going to put for who else is struggling? Gilmore, 68. I can't in the centre midfield. It's a huge risk. I'm going to take P off. Right. Go. Believe in yourself. Believe in each other. Oh, hello. Oh.
Offside. All right. It's a free kick.
Chill out, Smith.
Highlight's still on. Right, here we go. Don't lose it.
Just a short pass. Let's pop it now, boys. Let's pop it.
Build from the back, boys. Build from the back.
Absolute limbs.
All go long. All go long.
Take your time.
Build from the back. Do
Slowly,
not
baby.
fuck this up. What are you doing?
Hang on. I'm just moving it up.
Jim,
I can't
we're
see
missing
it's
a
not
highlight.
important now. It's not important right now. It's a bit slow-mo, which is even the more exciting. Come on, Burn. Come on, son. Do him. No. I mean, you've given the ball away now. They're going to get done on the counter-attack. Please don't. Oh, God. Oh, God. That wasn't the best clip, I'll be honest. That was a bit of an anticlimax. I'd take the 0-0. I really would take the 0-0. Confirming my subs. 89. I'll take a draw, lads. Lads, we get out of here. Everyone's saying confirm subs. Just did it. We got out there with a draw. Boys, let's, I'm emotional, so let's have a team meeting first. Flav, what do you want to say to the boys? You happy with the result? 0-0 away from home, first game of the season. I'm pretty happy with that.
I would say I can't really hear right now, but I would say I'm happy with the result. It's a way for a big team from Stoke, isn't it? I mean, they're not really a championship team.
I can't hear a word you're saying.
One day maybe we'll get it again. But yeah, I think, as given the fact that we're predicted to finish 18th in the league, a draw away at Stoke. Not many people will go to Stoke away.
Wait.
Right? So
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. It's all right. I'm going to... I don't know what's going on with your call. I'm just going to... Oh, you back? Is he back? Is he not back? Too early to say. I'm going to hang up, leave call, and I'll call you again. Right, lads, we got through the first one with a 0-0. It's a huge point. Thanks, guys. Matt Lesnar, Jim, confirm the subs. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I'm going to call him again. Hopefully it'll come through and it'll be fine. Delighted with that. It's a decent result, Johnny Skeet says. Thoughts on the result, boys? Let's get to the dressing room. I'll take that one quickly before he gets involved. You all right? Talk.
hello, mate.
Yeah, you sound okay.
Hello.
You sound better. I'm assertive. I'm calm. I'm lucky. I'm not happy with it. I'm not. Everybody thought we get beaten today. Well done for proving them wrong. Is that a bit heavy? I'm not sure. Passionate. Passionate is the way to go. Well done, lads. You proved a lot of people wrong. Yeah. Let's see if they like it. They look delighted. Fantastic. Whew. Flav equals Iron Man, says James Orble. James Orble, by the way, round of applause, helped me with this whole stream. All the graphics you see were made by the Orb. What a legend. Right. Sport Jordan Cousins came back. Professional debut from Parrot, which is good. Flav, I think your internet's a bit funny. Possibly. Let me know. He's hurting. He's hurting at the moment. Look at him. Look how sad he looks. Let's go to something wrong with your audio, bud. That's huge. I think. Let's keep going. I feel like I'm happy with the squad now. Send assistant. We don't need to be talking about that right now. Thoughts on it? I'm going to go to it. Boring Rangers, says George. That's a shame. Sam Burgess. Poor management, in my opinion. Unbelievable. Shame on you. These are the kind of big points that you will tell your grandchildren about. Absolutely. Thank you, Tom Sire, for that. Let's see. It's important to hear from the fans after. Highlight with Flav's halftime strop. Oh, it's just me now. It's because of my... You don't need to see that. Leave, cool. Because he's left. He'll be back. Don't worry, he'll be back. Let's keep it moving. Guys, I'm pleased with that. The thing I was worried about was losing that first game. We've got to keep momentum up. We've got to keep spirits up. There's going to be highs. There's going to be lows. But together, we can do something. Flav will be back, I'm sure. See if I can call him. Won't wait for him to call. I reckon his internet's gone, which is good. I can get some work done now because I'm happy with the squad. The problem is it's the injuries, lads. What am I supposed to do in terms of keeping the injuries down? That's a big one for me because I don't really know how I can do that long term. Once people are injured, they're injured, aren't they? So it is what it is. But I wonder if there's some inside knowledge that you guys know. I'm going to learn more and more. You can see the development in myself and the players as well. Scout me and Julian Nagoy, who played against us, is saying he's decent. John Eustace, he's happy with the performance, and he said that to the guys, and he should be. Reaction. Smith does not feel worthy of John Eustace comments. He's talking about Tommy Smith. Why is he bigging up other players? Seems like an obvious thing. George saying, I want Loz back. The boys played with no culture. Well, that's a shame. Stick to Benji's tactics, says Johnny Skeets. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I would. But there's a personnel change. And when there's a personnel change, you're going to have to do that, aren't you? What else am I supposed to do? Anyway. I wonder where Flav is. If he's gone, he's gone. Computer just... Flav, computer just completely used a word there that I'm not going to use on this stream. Restarting now. Albert Jan, James, improve your physio staffs to reduce injuries. That might be a shout. Well, it's an obvious shout, isn't it? Let's go and do it. So do we need to go to scouting and maybe look for, sort out a new thing? We can have ourselves like a new list of people that we want to get, a new assignment maybe. We need a staffing one. I think I might need to do that another day because I don't know it well enough. I don't know the game well enough. I'm learning at the moment. Tommy Smith, Huddersfield legend, correct. Paul Gibson. Ball will be back. That's a good point to make. Josh, thank you, mate, because when he's back, things will happen. Because the tactics were set there. We were looking good. The problem is I want to get Gilmore in the team. So as much as we're moaning about changing it, I need to get him in the side, lads. I need to get him in the side. Feel me? Do you know what I'm going to do? Check this out. This is how good I am. If I get rid of that and that, oh, and that, and then raise that, we can do this. Hello. How good is that? These are the kind of graphics that you only get with Jimbo. Right, there I am. So I can talk to you guys now. This works. Do we like this? Staff tab first. I'm going to do that. Oh, staff tab. There we go. Coaching staff. Let's see what the level's like. Recruitment. Medical staff. Let's have a look at the medical team. The board have no concerns about the size of the medical team at the present time. 1 head physio. Aaron Harris. Physiotherapy 16. That's not bad, is it? Hang on, I need to show you guys, don't I? Sorry. So this is the staff at the moment. This is the situation we've got. Guys, whilst we've got Flav on his way back, 3 things. 1, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're enjoying the series, something's happening here. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well, because it helps me and it helps the stream do better and all that stuff. And then last one, Football Manager's out for free for the next week. Free. There's a link in the description. So you can go and download it right now if you want to play. 100,000 people played yesterday. 113 new players started on the game yesterday. So you can get involved. Go for it. Let's so get your. I'm going to stick to the chat for a second because you guys have been watching the games with me. I'm going to go to my manager thing because I like this one. Boom. I'm going to go to the chat now. Let me know what you think in terms of the situation that we've got, the injuries that we've got, and how we can make it better. Let's have a look. I'm going to scroll up a little bit. Tom Sato, a lot of injuries is luck. The main thing for me is getting better physios and not overplaying players. You will get reports every so often that tell you how susceptible players currently are. So the problem I've got with the squad is the injuries at the moment, and I haven't got the depth to play anyone else. I don't want to put anyone else because that's gonna make the team rubbish. The first 11's good. Let me know this: play the kids or burn out the 11. What's the lesser of 2 evils? That's the big thing, I'd say. So let me know. Are your physios any good? 16 for a physio, is that good? Paul Gibson, Tommy Smith, Huddersfield legend, we answered that. Incognito, downside is that AI adjusts to your tactics. Okay. Ball will be back from suspension, we know that. People saying go to staff. Jack Clark is the one, I know, but he's injured, like a lot of players. Matt Lesnar talking about a midfield of Ball, Gilmore, Manning, and then Byrne, Chair, and Parrott. If you've had Jack Byrne in your team before, let me know. And where did you deploy him? Where was he at his best? Because that would be good to know. I need to hire better physios, more physios. How many physios should I have, actually? That would be good to know. Head of sports science as well. Okay. So I think this is the thing, guys. This is the good thing. Is like you guys are actually having huge input into this because along the way I'm learning. And so with that, then we'll get the team sorted out and we'll pick the right people. Are there any good physios that you know of? I can jot them down now. How many physios do I need? Medical staff at the moment. I can show you what I've got. So I've got 3 at the moment. Aaron Harris. Well, chief doctor, head physio, and a doctor. They're saying there's no concerns with that. Maybe we can do a staff search then. What do we want? Realistic appointments, first team reserves. No, we don't want any of that. Contract. No, we don't want any of that. Job centre. A couple of jobs knocking about because we might need these at some point. The way it's going. Although actually, undefeated. Don't worry about it. Job security. Lampard. Anyone else? Everyone fine? Don't worry about that. We've got a job to do with lads. Staff search. Preferred job. We want a physio, don't we? So what are the good attributes for a physio? That's what I'd like to know. System managers. I know it's coming. I know this is not the efficient way of doing it, but it's coming. Goalkeeping coach. Physio. Come on. Fitness coach. Physio. No. I'm going to do this another time. I don't need to do this now. Sports science is prevention for injuries. Physio is a treatment, says John Skeets. Okay, that's good to know. Let's go back to the team meeting. Let's have a chat because we need to get this right. So that's one thing to jot down that will sort out. Another one is, let's get the chat up again. 4231 works and fits your players, says Smelly Hoover. Good choice of name. I don't have any physios, you're saying. All right, so that's why they're all getting injured. That makes sense. So Matt Lesnar, Ball as a DM. So Ball came into the squad and we weren't really expecting anyone to be there. Sorry, him to play many games. He was just going to be a squad player, but he's actually played so well that he's come in. But I'm wary of that because is that going to work for this QPR team in Football Manager? Will it correlate? I know Football Manager's stats and stuff are incredible. Like, we're finding that out. It's amazing the amount of detail in the game. But surely the season that Dominic Ball's had will have surprised people, and his stats at the start won't have been that good. So as much as Dominic Ball is good, and he's a good option for us at the moment, if we get to a point where we're dominating games and I can play Gilmour as a deep-lying playmaker, and I don't need that guy in that defensive midfield, then we'll be in a better place. Manning, box-to-box midfielder, Chair, left wing, Burn, right wing, Parrott through the middle. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we could do that. That's what I wanted to do, I think. Flav wasn't having it. Unbelievable. Flav's not going to make it back. Heartbreak. Don't worry. Or will he? Okay, he's looking into it. Football Manager, please make it free to download on mobile too. Maybe. They might be doing it soon. I'll let you know. The guys are going to stream tomorrow's one where we've got another assistant manager. If you are a Liverpool fan, you might want to watch it. Because we've got someone who is very keen on Liverpool coming in as the assistant manager. Physiotherapy seems like the big thing I need to do. Up to the stats as the real season goes on. That's a huge thing to be able to do. Get Benji back. I agree, Josh Hall. Let's move through the game. Let's see if we can play one more game. I'll do it on my own. Unbelievable. I'm going to do it bravely on my own. All right. Let's go. Continue. Inbox. Because they'll come thick and fast. This is the problem that I've got. I might need to sort the physio out. I'd like to. You want to get playing games. Season tickets, 8,000. Happy with that? Pleased with that. Huddersfield scouting report. Goalkeepers command. Paul Gibson. You should know now, mate. You're in the chat right now. So with Huddersfield on the horizon, how do we beat them? Okay. Rumours coming in. People thinking it might be Stephen Tries. Some people think it might be Pajak. Possibly. You'll find out. Announcement will be with you tomorrow, I think. Well, it will, because that's when we're doing the stream. Same time tomorrow, 4 p.m. tomorrow, guys. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that we're sorted. Let's get to the next game. Mahorn's traits, head of youth club of command. Trent Mahorn as your perusal. He's got nothing for us to use at this moment in time. I tell you what, guys, in terms of the squad, though, if the injuries are sorted out, because I haven't got much budget to get many more players in, I can't really get any more loans in. What do you think? Vujanic, Calfreezy, possibly. Machin, possibly. All good shouts. What do you think of the squad? Do you think we're in good shape? Where do you think we can finish if we work together and get this right? I think I'll need different tactics at some point, but I want to stick with what we've got at the moment because I think it's the best with what we've got at the moment. Gilmour is a concern in terms of physicality, but we've brought him in for a reason. He's obviously really talented. Let's keep going. The other thing is people like Chair. Chair's great. Paul Gibson saying Huddersfield are shit, essentially. High press, James. Keep 3 in the centre. Huddersfield are Pope, he claims. Right, let's get to it. Loan report. Everyone's happy. Good to see. Paul Smith's an option if we need him to come back. I think we're okay for now. Ball's going to be back from suspension. It's massive. It's absolutely massive. So here's the big decision now, guys. We need to have a team meeting, quick team meeting. Guys, what's going to happen is Ball's going to be available. Do we use Ball? Or do we stick with the 3 that we had? Because we had to make the change and keep with Gilmour. So I want Gilmour or Ball. Answer it. Answer it now. Transfer deadlines tonight. Whoa. Transfer deadlines tonight, guys. Do we need to make any changes before the season starts? I think we've got a lot of loans. Potential of the squad's good. The problem is James Wilson saying you need to get disciplinarian in the assistant manager hot seat. I know a man from the northeast. Talk to him. Have a word with him. if he wants in. Play Ball and Gilmore. Use Ball as a DM. Yeah, and then you could put Gilmore in front of it. Edmondson on the bench. God, well, that's such a good point. I think I'm going to stick with what we've got here now, because when the injuries come back, we've got people in most positions. I think we're all right. I think we're all right. I'm just going to wait for the chat. Guys, do we feel okay? Are we happy with the squad? I feel like we are. Look, this is the situation that we're in. You've seen the team. You've seen the tactics. You've seen the squad. Okay, we've got Edmondson. We've got Edmondson and Hugo on the bench. Why have I not put Hugo on the bench? What is wrong with me? Cameron's coming back. Lee Wallace is coming back. We're in good shape. I know Paul's saying specialist left back. I'm going to have to make a decision, guys. I'm happy with the squad. It's just the injuries. So we'll get physio sorted, and then we're sorted. We're fine. Let's have active on media coverage. No, I don't want to get an active part in the media coverage. Squad registration. Auto select. Sort the numbers out. Everyone's in, I would imagine. Well, Connor Masterson needs to be in. Why would he not be in there? Just put everyone in, right? Remiote. We want Remiote in there as well, because he is an example. Ryan Edmondson I want to put in as well. Ryan Edmondson's had a cold. That's why he's not been in. Yes. Taylor joins the under 21s. Welcome, Dave. Pleased to have you here. I think we're looking good. Eze, don't worry about Eze Parsons. We're fine. He had a little knock, but he's going to be all right. We're going to be fine, guys. We're going to be fine. We're going to get through this. Stick with it. Right. Stuart Seals move. No one cares. No one cares about your moves. No one cares about social media right now. It's about the football season. We're in the middle of it. Wage expenditure in the Sky Bet Championship. Let's have a look. 17th. So we're running a tight ship. I feel like we've done it the right way. No chance of Denver pass. You have a final chance to confirm the registration list. Let's have one last look, because I don't want to miss out on anyone. Tyler Dickinson, Lesnar, they're ineligible. Kai Woodard, so he impressed. I'm happy to put him in. It doesn't make a difference, does it? I think we're okay. Potash, it's not really going to play, let's be honest. Jack Clark, we want him. Ooh. Eze? Oh my God. Imagine. Everyone's fine. Everyone's in. We're okay. Gilmore. Oh my God. What are you doing, James? We're okay. Okay. Everyone's there. Everyone's accounted for. We're fine. Auto select was an option. We did it the hard way, but it's fine. We're getting there, guys. I just want to play one more game. Do it on my own, maybe. Maybe that's something I need. I need to sort of live on my own. Registered everyone, guys. I'm happy with this. You see me growing. You see my development. Like that. Happy days. Flav, sad to see him go, wasn't it, like that? The computer just went. See if he's all right. He might want to come back. He's done a little video on his... Oh, I can't look at that right now. Flav, heart rate. Should we get him on the phone? Just to see final words. Do you know what? He's probably having his tea now. Final tea meeting. That's Flav with his old best friend before we met. So we'll be doing a podcast, by the way. Don't worry. Oh, it is. Hello, mate. Your computer failed, didn't it?
Yeah, just have you finished the stream?
No, you're on it now. I just wanted to one parting message for probably the shortest tenure ever from an assistant manager. You want to say anything to the people before you go?
I'll be back.
You'll be back. Yeah, I'm sure you will be.
It's my club.
Yeah, I love that. Unfinished business, right?
So I'm like, you can't just like you're born QPR, aren't you? So
yeah. It's not a choice.
It's not a choice, is it? Your club chooses you sometimes, and in terms of football Manager free in the download in the description below. You get it free. Play it now. Right. In terms of Football Manager, QPR, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
it is. In this world, you're a QPR fan. Is that what you're saying? In this world, you're a QPR fan?
I mean, I'm a James Allcott fan. I'll follow James Allcott wherever he goes.
God bless you. Well, yeah, mate. Well, yeah, obviously you'll be on again. I was just showing him a picture of you with your former best mate, Ricky. But he's not anymore, is he? Because that's me, innit? Anyway, I'll let you go. But he's gone. Yeah. Right, fixtures. Let's play. Let's play a game of football. That's the song we always sing before we play a game of football. Now, we've got a squad here. A lot of people talking about the setup. You have your last chances here. Let's get it so you can see it. It's a good team. It's a good squad. We've made some huge mistakes when it comes to the subs bench. So let's get some of these guys in there. Hugo, for example. What are you doing? Get Hugo's in there. Hugo goes in. Rangel's coming back. Dominic Ball. Now, this is the decision. I'm going to put him on subs bench for now. But should we get him in there? Do we need to get him in there? I presume that we do. Let's be honest. He's definitely good enough to be a substitute. Lumley needs to be one of our subs, so we're going to swap him for Dylan Barnes. Jack Clark's injured, so that's why he's not in. Ryan Edmondson. Now we've got some options. Now we are cooking with the gas turned on. Stand up so you can see me. Anyone else that I've missed out? Lee Wallace, he's a left back for us. He's on his way back. That's huge news. How long? Rehabilitation, 12 days to 14 weeks. Massive for the club. Jeff Cameron is another one. I'm going to be going into the comments in a second. So we've got Ball. Say yes to Ball or no to Ball. So yes or no when it comes to Ball. Do we put him in? How's he looking, Eze? He needs a bit more time. That's okay. So there's no one else available to us, I don't think. Hugo, we've got a couple more options on the bench, which is something at least. I'm going to get rid of Alpha. I'm going to put him in there instead. Okay, we've got a lot of striking options on there. We can put Hugo in there. Here is the situation with the team. Parrott is too isolated. You need an attacking midfielder, says Colin McCarthy. That would be going against what we've been doing. What you could do. I feel like you need 3 through the middle, though. We've got an option here. This is what we could do. You could get Byrne in the position that he wants to play in. You can bring Ball in for Pew. You make him a DM. Such a midfielder. Where is he? Sorry, deep laying playmaker? No, we just sent him in. Hang on, I swear we've got a DM here, haven't we? I mean, deep line playmaker. Is it defend? You can do that for us as well. What does he say? What does he want? Halfback. Fucking halfback. Got time for halfback. Don Ball, he's the greatest midfielder we know, and there's nothing better than central midfield that cost ours naffle. We can put him in this position. It will look better. Defensive midfielder, right. That's the only way it's going to work for him to be there. Gilmore's a deep line playmaker. You can put him alongside him. What if I put him just here and he can get on the ball? We can work the ball up. I hear what you're saying about him being isolated, but then I think we've got options to change that. He's an inside forward as well, remember? We could make him an inverted winger and then he'll get into those half spaces a little bit. Let's do that. And he supports. And that way he's getting involved. Got Byrne bombing on. This could work. This feels good. Defensive line, are we happy with that? Oh, it says don't play 2 playmakers. He's not a playmaker, mate. Don't worry. He's a DM. I think we're okay with that. You need to build tactical familiarity, create a secondary formation. I hear what you're saying. We'll do that. I'll do that when you guys are. I'll do that off air because I want to play one more game. But this could work. We've got options off the bench. And if it's not working, we can put Hugo on or Edmondson on and do some bits. I'm happy. Keep the rest the same. Happy with that. He's a bit isolated. Maybe squish him up a bit. Let's see if that works. In position, short passing. Happy with that. Short. We are a possession-based team. That's how we're going to do it. That is how we're going to do it today, guys. Believe in the lads. Chair 77%. Is that a concern? It is a slight concern. Not going to lie. We've got Pew. I'm going to stick with chair for the first half and then we'll change it. I'm happy with that. Yeah, do you know what? That is a good shout. I think you've said that a few times. Yeah, Yakubzu Gamer. Each assistant has an under 18 player. I'm going to do that. I will do that. I'll give him a nickname. Right, let's play. Come on, lads. I want them to be creative. I want them to get on the ball. I want them to be excited. It should be a creative team because we've got the players to do it. We've got the boys to do it. You know, there's concerns, obviously, in terms of the physical side of it, but that's what Don Ball's in the team there for. And I think we're going to be okay. If you're playing her, you need a higher line of engagement. Okay, we can go back a bit higher. Let's look at it. Out of possession. We are pressing high, aren't we? So yeah, I get what you're saying. We'll go midway. Thanks for that. Who was that? Smelly Hoover, legend. Appreciate it. Right. How are we looking? We're feeling good. We're feeling calm. I want to be positive. I want to be assertive. I expect to win today. All the best out there. Have fun. Go out there and impress me. That's what I want. I want to be impressed by the lads. Right, guys. James, the right percentage of fitness is low. If it's low, he needs more game time. Well, then there we go. Then we're happy. I want to be expressive. Can we make them a bit more expressive? We can have a look at that. We can have a look at that. In possession. Be more expressive. No. Nah, Benji told me not to touch that. So I'm not going to touch that. Sorry. Higher powers at play there, I'm afraid. Right, let's go. Kicking off. Come on, the lads. Dare to dream. Come on, the boys. Come on, the boys. Kick it off. It's a good start. Get on the ball. Get on the ball, lads. Play. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. I think the lads is they need encouragement, and I want them to get creative. Get in there, lads. Get on the ball. Come on, the lads. Just once. Dominating the ball. Paul Gibson. Remember which team you support here? Me. Our team. It's a 5-year plan. Stick with us. Let's get some sounds on. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Do you like that? Oh, hang on. Good defending, lads. Matson, good stuff, mate. Grant, they've got a corner here. We'll have to watch this one. Hope for the best. I'm sure we'll be fine. Come on, the R's. Half time. Let's have a look at the boys. See how we're doing. Let's look at the analysis where the game's being played. I tell you what, it's been played in R. It's been played in a half, which isn't ideal. There we go, like that. Looking to get the ball in the middle areas. It's interesting. Pitch. Don't need to see the pitch, do we? Tactics. Another summary. Pass completion. Gilmore. Pass completion 90%. Good. Pass completed. Dominic getting on the ball. Oh, good things here. Todd Kane could get. Masterson needs to keep an eye on it. We're doing it. Willing, lads. Good off. Orbs. Cheers, mate. Match stats. It's pretty tight, isn't it? It's pretty tight. So look at the. Let's look at how they're feeling. Overall condition, physical condition, match sharpness. Ah, okay. So that's the one on the left. So 97. Okay. Looking okay. The one I was worried about, Gilmore, is going to drop pretty quick, I'd imagine. And another one was Chair. Okay, so they're both looking fine. Good. Oh, pump it up. The yards are going up, says Matt. Oh, pump it up. Come on. Let's finish with a high. I'm happy to stick with the team for now. Oh, no. What have I done? We're fine. Breathe. Pitch talk. Calm. I'm far from playing. No. I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. They're looking delighted. And so they should be. Let's just keep playing, pop in the ball. I want to finish with a win. I'd like a victory at some stage. Let's do this. Come on. Oh, limbs, absolute scenes when we get the victory, lads. Masterson, get on the ball. Play it. Be confident. Be creative. Don't give it away there, Kane. Oh, no. Oh. Disaster from Willock. Awful, man. We're looking okay. Stick at it, boys. Come on, lads. Gilmore, 76 now. 55. Come on, lads. Kane. To Burn. Burn. We haven't seen... Hasn't rewarded the price tag as of yet. It's going to get done on the break again, are we? Guys. Oh, no. Make the challenge. That's fine. Go get it. Get rid. We're fine. We're okay. It's all right. Hang in there, boys. 60 more minutes. We're okay. I feel like it's going really quickly. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Let's pause. Let's have a look. See what the boys are doing. Oh, hang on. Come on, lads. Oh, tips over the bar. Pause. So look. First of all, I want to slow the commentary down. So that is going way too quick. Fine. Okay. Let's have a look at tactics. How do we feel, lads? Let's look at the situation here. 71, 68. Burn. He's working hard. We could make some changes here. Up top, 71. I think we need some fresh legs. I want to go. I'm going to go Hugel. He's experienced. He's a good attacker. Maybe that bit of support as a target man is going to help us here. Could help us. And then, otherwise, we're looking at Burn. 68%. Is that too much? Turn on game sounds. Yep, sorry lads. Let's do it. So I'll turn it off. Turn it off for now. Actually, I know where it is. Don't worry, you're okay. There we go. Right down. That should be better. Let me know if it's not. Some big changes here. Gilmore. We can't take both of them off, really. We haven't got the options. So it's Gilmore or it's Burn. I'm making subs, guys. I'm making subs. It's okay. Saying play more direct. Could do. Could do. What? Because we've got our boy on. Yeah. No. I hear what you're saying. I don't want to go route one. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go gegenpress either. I want to stick with this for now. We could test it. No, let's stick with it. Let's stick with it. Let's do it. Control the possession. Burn is on. He's in his best position. Gilmore is hurting a little bit. I'm going to make a decision. Believe it or not, I am. Okay. I'm going to keep. Got Pew I can bring on. I'm going to put Pew on for Gilmore. I'm going to have to put Burn back in there because I need to put Pew out wide. Winger, support. Yeah, he's happy there. Deep line playmaker. No, he's not. What can you do for me though? What can you offer? Roles and duty. Inverted winger midfield. Advanced playmaker. What if we move him in there and then he plays it on the right hand side? He can do something with there. Central midfield. Or a Mazzala. We liked him as a Mazzala, didn't we? Let's try it. Let's try it. Dare to dream. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on. Oh, who's got the ball? Come on, lads. Come on. Do something. Don't give it away. Don't give it away. Come on, Chair. Go on! Yes! Get in there! Come on, the lads! Get in there! Yes! Come on, you Oz! They didn't believe. You got to make big calls in this game, and I've done it. And those, my boys and girls, are absolute scenes. We've worked hard. We've put the time in. I've looked to learn. I've looked to develop. We've made the change, and we've got the goal. Mark Pugh, substitution. Get in there. Woo! And that, everybody, is a victory. I'm buzzing. I am buzzing. Dr. Benjy, scenes in the chat. Bring it on, lads and ladies. We've done that. And I've got to say to the lads, we've got to have a chat right now because I am a happy camper. I'm passionate. I'm delighted. It's a very nice, it's a very nice victory. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. Hard work, dedication. You've got to listen to different people, but you've got to make your own decisions when you're left to your own devices. And that's what I've done today. I am absolutely bloody buzzing with that. Get in. Pew. Scenes. Jay Spurs. Damn. Part the bus now. Didn't need to. Super sub, says the Gaming Ape. Get in. Get in. Quick meeting with me and you guys in the stands. Guys. Do you know what I mean? Josh Man saying, go on, Jimbo. Get in there. If you like that and you're loving these streams, hit the like button fucking right now. Subscribe to the channel right now. Woo! I think we'll end it there. Massive thank you to you people, first of all, for watching. That is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my chat right now. I am loving life. Let's get you on the screen because you guys are crucial. There you are. You're going to be coming up in just a second. Absolute scenes on the stream. Get in. Get our first victory in the Sky Bet Championship. Let's have a look at the table there. 7th. We're banging on the door of the playoffs. It's so easy, this game. I'm joking. It's so hard. But we're starting to get somewhere. Woo, don't you know? Pump it up. The odds are going up. Don't you know? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Benjy, for your help. Legend. Link is in the description to his channel. Go check it out. Let's get back to the team meeting. Let's talk. Let's talk. Last one. I know I've said it a few times in the stream, but if you just turned up just there and then, Football Manager sponsored this stream, looking out for people, which is amazing. Don't need to do it, but they are. So I'm massively appreciative of that. So, but even better than that, they're giving away the game for free for the next week. Link is in the description. You can download it right now. So if you want to go and do that, click on that link, get involved in the game, but make sure you're back here tomorrow, 4 p.m, where we will have another very special assistant manager on the 5-year plan. Something is happening here. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for spending your afternoon with me. Lots of love. Get in there.